This episode of Geek Beat is brought to you by
Lynda.com.
Hey guys, I'm
No, that was me. I'm supposed to do it.
I don't know what I'm supposed to be saying.
What's your name?
Okay, you do it.
And in 3, 2.
Hey guys, I'm Callie Lewis.
And I'm John P. On today's show, no scheduled opening.
It's the Geek House grand opening!
We got a whole bunch of people here.
And $10,000 worth of giveaways. It all starts now.
Say.
This is awesome.
It's amazing that we have that shot from that other facility that we
right.
can put in there, you know?
Just loop it on and like applause track.
You'd think that they were here, wouldn't you? First of all, we do, for those of you who are not here, we do have a packed house.
Yes.
Thank you to everybody who's come out. I don't think everybody can even fit in this room.
No, I think they're probably all stuffed back there too. I see the control room is full of people as well.
It is indeed. So many happy faces. I don't know why they're happy, but
I don't either. This is probably the biggest day of the history of the show.
It is. It's the biggest day in the history of the entire company for us.
Yep.
So
we appreciate each and every one of you guys for being here in person to join us for the Geek House grand opening, as well as you guys on the stream.
That's right. We also very much appreciate all of our patrons, all of the folks who contributed to the fund to help us make this dream a reality, and all of our sponsors who are also participating. You know, the cool thing about the Geek House is it gives us a new home where we can shoot a show or many shows.
Yep.
But it also gives the world a real showcase of technology.
Yeah.
And that's, I think, what's most exciting for me is it's, you know, we're going to come here and sit behind this desk and we'll do our crazy thing. But when we're not doing this, we get to enjoy all of that stuff out there.
We have an amazing amount of technology. So you guys will get a peek at what is here at the Geek House throughout the night. We are doing a crazy 5 hours of live streaming. Can you guys believe that? Why are you going to be here for 5 hours?
Well, who even agreed to that?
I don't know.
That's not in my writer.
Yeah, well, well.
I'm going to fire my agent.
So we have...
Where's George anyway?
So we have a really cool, an amazing stream coming up. Lots of people to see, lots of things to see.
I think it's funny
that special reveals.
I think it's funny that we're saying how awesome our show is going to be. Like, I'm going to be really awesome today. Okay?
It's not, but the thing is, it's not us. We're not going to be awesome. No, we're going to be crap as always.
True.
It's the audience and the things in the Geek House that are awesome.
True. And the guests.
And the guests. We have some performers. Like we have clowns. Let me just tell you that.
Do we have clowns?
We have clowns.
Real clowns?
Yeah.
I'm a little scared of clowns. Maybe that was her plan to get rid of me all along. So but I do have a sweet bet that I can make my getaway in.
That is true. Yeah, you do.
Not only do we have a sweet bet back there, but we also...
Part the C's. Let's see it.
Yeah, I don't know. Can we? Is it?
I don't know.
It's not too. Maybe Pablo could hit it or something with a camera on it. I don't know. There you go.
There we go.
We have a vet on the psych wall, and we also have a couple of caddies outside.
We do. We have the ELR and the Escalade.
That's right. We're
blinging
it up.
Fancy. The people have been picked up and shuffled around in the Escalade. Just so you guys know, now this comes up a lot. So people want to visit. You see that we have people here, and a lot of people want to know if they can come. So from here on out, it's always been the policy, but from here on out, here at the Geek House, we do have an open door policy. So we want you to come in. If you're watching on the live stream and you want to come see us one day, just come on by. We would love to meet you.
Although, to be honest, it does help if you like tweet us, email us, something. You don't have to. I'm not saying you have to, but you know, we want to make sure that we're here and we have a little bit of free time for you, give you a tour and say hi and all that. And it would kind of suck if you're like, oh, I'm going to show up at the Geek House.
And then we're in New York.
Nobody's here. happens sometimes.
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
So I told everybody that we have some super secret stuff coming up. And one of those super secret stuff has to do with alcohol.
It does? Are we going to get liquored up?
How do you guys feel about that? Deep Eddy Vodka has actually brought in a whole boatload of vodka.
Is the vodka, is it Geek Fit approved? Are
Jeff
and Todd here yet?
I haven't seen Todd. I think he's supposed to be here. Jeff is not able to be here.
Geek Fit approved.
Right. We do have some awesome food coming up as well for the local people here from Icon Meals.
How about the food for the people who aren't here?
Well, you can make macaroni and cheese at home, and it'll be awesome.
Not Geek Fit approved.
Sorry. So,
what else have we got?
Psych wall. Everybody's been asking about the psych wall.
That is a big ass.
Can we turn
psych
it
wall.
around again? Let's see if we can.
I wish we had a big ass fan above the big ass psych wall, but that has not happened yet. We talked to you guys about that in the past. Our friends over at Big Ass Fans, and I'm not cursing. That's the name of the company. It's called Big Ass Fans. And they want to put a big ass fan right above all of you.
I know.
But, we have to figure out how to make that work, because the one thing we don't have going on with the psych wall yet is we don't have the trussing hung with all the lighting over it. So the psych wall is it's a lot darker than it would normally be. We have the trussing.
Look.
What?
They have the putting together the time lapse.
Wow.
So cool. Dave Curley has been working on that. Even when he was on vacation, he was working on making sure that was put together.
That's pretty impressive.
Dave.
Yeah, way to go, Dave. What do they do? Oh, look, the wall is going. I have never seen this.
I haven't either.
So those walls were actually built in place back there, and we left a 3-foot gap behind the psych wall between that and the exterior wall, which originally we were just going to build it on the exterior wall.
Well,
which
that's what everybody does. Like if you go and see a psych wall anywhere else, that's what they do.
It's against the wall.
Right.
But we said, you know what? That's going to lose.
We don't like to do things normally.
Yeah, I don't know why. We would have lost 50 linear feet of wall space, and so we said, you know, we'll leave a 3-foot gap behind it, and we can use it for storage area and things like that. So that's what we did there.
Don't you love it when you know something that your friends don't? You could learn all kinds of cool stuff to impress everyone with at lynda.com. And the skills you learn there could also help you earn a living. It's a double whammy, from 3D animation to editing video to logo design, and learn how to put all that knowledge into practice with business courses. The best thing is you can do it anytime, anywhere, from home or the office. Don't worry, I won't tell. Go to lynda.com/geekbeat and get 7 days for free. So here's the deal. We have lots of unboxings, guys. As you guys know, we normally unbox things every Friday.
I thought this whole week was unboxings. I mean, like the last month has been unboxings. We have literally filled entire dumpsters. I'm not talking about the dumpster. I don't mean the dumpster that we have out back, the normal. I mean, we had them truck in those construction dumpsters.
We unboxed 30 up desks.
Yeah. We have actually filled 8 of those construction dumpsters. And by the way, they cost $500 a piece to rent. So
hey, just noticed Kirk Pose.
That's right.
At Kirk Pose, your brother-in-law.
And Jenny.
That was Jenny.
In the house.
And your dad.
And with my dad right in there. The much more talented members of the family.
I don't even see my family. Wow.
Yeah.
I mean,
Dave Curley is not.
Your family is all here and everything, and my family has abandoned me.
Pablo was giving you a close-up of my family in the house.
Anyway,
what's this unboxing?
So we have all these unboxings that have come in over the last couple of weeks, but we have not. We're not going to do that right now.
Price.
Well, we did unbox the TriCaster.
Yeah, we did. What are we unboxing?
We have a special unboxing. Steve Thompson has something for you.
This is funny. John, stay back. No John allowed.
I can't quite
John.
I don't know what you're going to get into and what you won't get into. So where's your knife?
I
assume you have your knife.
This has to be because somebody doesn't want me to break it.
Well, I didn't want you to open it.
It's from Steve Thompson?
Yeah.
Okay, where is Steve?
I don't know who Steve is.
He may be out in the big room or something.
Steve, come here. Quick. Get on set. Run.
How much time do we have, Carter? 2 minutes before our next. Okay.
We're not even allowed to be.
So Carter Guys, Carter is the newest intern, right? And
That's
he
right.
has
Pablo,
been...
give us a little shot of Carter there. Look at him. He's like, no, don't
He's like,
do it.
ah,
Don't
there
do
you
it.
go.
There he is. That's him.
That's Carter, guys. So
You don't even know what it
Carter
is.
has been
Well,
thrown
that's two of us.
into
I don't know what it is.
the workforce
It
here.
says, "John,
he's never
stay
done
back."
timing before, but he's going to have to keep us on track.
I know what this is.
What?
I know what this is.
What? You do know what this
I
is?
do know what it is.
Is there a
It's the old
backstory?
box.
Do we know a backstory?
It's what?
The old box from...
Or just open it?
Just
open
it.
you call me out there.
Wow. Is that really him? That's really a signature signed version?
Yeah, to Callie and John, and that's David Tennant. Is that your favorite
Wow, that is amazing.
Thank you.
Doctor Who, guys. And it's my favorite Doctor Who.
Yes, exactly.
Yes.
Both of ours.
Cool.
Thank
We
you
love
so
David
How did
Tennant.
you even do that?
Well, I had this idea that I thought I wanted to cover the whole, all the geek spectrum. So I thought I'd talk to somebody from Star Wars, somebody from Star Trek, somebody from Doctor Who, somebody from Back to the Future. 2 people got back to me. One of them hasn't quite delivered on what we were hoping they were going to do.
Wow.
So-
David Tennant came up with
So
it.
what you're telling me is out of all those people, David Tennant is the man.
Is the most
He's the
awesome
guy.
of them all.
to get me Carrie Fisher?
Yeah.
In the bikini.
And I was
He wants to. He is dying for some slave Leia action. I don't know. He keeps trying to talk Callie into it.
I was speaking to the Kenny Baker, who's the guy that plays Doctor Who. Tried to get him. I don't know if he's up for the bikini thing.
Oh yeah, we'll have to see.
Right.
Thank you so
you,
much.
Steve.
You're
This is
welcome. That's great. Yeah.
unbelievable.
Yes, it is really
Amazing.
cool. We will
Thank
find
you.
a special
Yeah.
place
Yeah.
for it out here.
In fact, this is going to go in the hallway right across from the DeLorean shot.
there you go.
Of course, yeah. The
Yeah.
Top Gear guys.
Yeah, absolutely. He also gave us a signed from the Top Gear guys because I'm a huge fan of. Why is it that everything I like is British? I need to.
Because
You
they're
guys are
awesome.
overrepresented here. That's just not right. Yeah.
So
Anyway,
you
thank
guys
you.
will be able to see Steve. Stick around. If you're here in person, don't leave until the end of the show, until the party. You guys stick around for the full 5
That's
and a
right.
half hours. I've extended it to 5
Are
and
we
a half
going
hours.
to say what he's watching? I mean, what he's doing?
Why not?
Playing the laser harp.
He brought the laser harp all the way from London.
And he made it.
Just.
Barely.
made it.
Barely. Well, thank you very
you.
much. All right, we'll keep going. That's going to stay right there.
All right.
I wish it just said to John, but
Hey!
now I have to share it. I mean,
Yes, you
know.
do.
All right, what's
we
next?
have all these expensive things, like we have the $10,000 worth of giveaways,
Uh-huh.
and we're going to show you all sorts of expensive things around the Geek House. We get a little nervous making sure that we are secure. So
Yes, we do.
what GE has done for the building, they have their interlogic system all throughout the entire building with their security access system. That way we can badge. John just likes badging.
I do.
He
I
just
love
likes
it.
flipping the badge, yeah.
Badge unlock. Badge unlock.
Yeah, I've
Shut
caught
the
him
door.
in here at like midnight, just badge unlock, badge unlock. Like he doesn't even go home.
I'm pretty sure they're going to lock me out of something eventually because I don't actually have control over it. Ken does. So.
Yeah. And
And the IP cameras are
The
on
IP
their
cameras
way.
are
I mean,
coming.
like, they could literally show up while we're here. FedEx could drop off 16 cameras, 16 IP cameras. So we're going to have PTZ cameras, the kind that, like, you mount up on the corner of the building and you can, like,
remotely control. They go back and
zoom
forth,
in and
up
out, all
down.
that stuff, and
Yeah.
everything. And it's all integrated together.
Yeah. And so,
Plus security system, fire. We got all kinds of crazy stuff.
yeah, we really do. And so you'll be seeing more about that in shows in the future. But also, I know that a lot of people have been asking about the break-in or the trailer.
No, we did not get the trailer back. We don't know where the trailer is. We'll probably never see the trailer again.
Right. But the Farmers Branch Police have become our friends.
Do
we have anybody from...
Do we have any of the Farmers Branch police officers in here today?
They're coming today. I don't know
They're
what
coming,
time.
just not
so,
here yet.
Okay. Well, they've
So
been hanging out.
the good news about the loss of our trailer is we made friends with the local cops.
Yep, indeed.
So maybe they won't take me to jail sometimes.
Right.
I don't know. But I do have a vet back there. We're going to test that theory later.
Oh, God. Oh, no.
Just saying.
But you know what? We also invited them to use our super awesome, fantastic Wi-Fi.
In fact, I don't think I told you this yet, but
No, you did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Not only did we tell them that they could use the Wi-Fi, but we're actually giving them their own Wi-Fi access point.
Right.
Literally, we're putting one outside just for them.
Just for the police.
Just for them. And we're gonna make the access point something like, you know, like Smokey or something like that.
What?
Bandit.
Are you gonna just tell them the password too?
I don't know what the password is. Ken won't trust me with it.
That's good, Ken. So we can do things like that, all thanks to our Time Warner friends.
That's
over
right.
here. Brooke.
Where's
Pablo.
Brooke? The lovely and talented Brooke, ladies and gentlemen.
From Time Warner Cable.
That's right.
So they, as you know, they put in a gigabit connection, fiber connection. This thing is amazing. We've been doing speed tests all day long, every day.
Endless source of amusement.
Yes.
I mean, everybody that's been showing up, I'm like, hey, come here, I got to show you something.
Right.
But the best thing is watching everybody's reaction, because when they walk in my office and I'm like, speed test again. And it's like, test again. It's like, you know, when it comes up at like 887 megabits per second, I'm like, that sucks. I mean, come on. Can we just, what is the deal with that?
Right.
We better find another server. The problem is we can't find a server on the other end fast enough to keep up with our end on this side.
Yeah, that's the big problem. So, so the simply Mark B.
Is Mark in the house? There's Mark B.
I just thought I'd have to call that out for you because you've been
My
excited.
brother from another mother.
All right. So earlier we released we have Scott Ellis and David Foster joining us here.
Are they going to come join us?
In just a second.
Do I get
before
to get a break?
do,
Because
no.
I've been up here for a while.
Wow, it's just getting started. Don't worry. But before we do, we actually, I want to thank all the people who have donated to the building fund.
Yes.
Not just our monthly patrons who we love, and you guys are helping out so much. Some of our monthly patrons are also Wall of Fame donators.
That's right.
We have a Wall of Fame out here in the front. Unfortunately, we don't have video of it. If you were a patron, you got to see that earlier this week. But
we'll share it later.
Be sharing that later with you guys. So
it's our
thank you
temporary.
guys.
Now it's our temporary Wall of Fame up on the front.
Yes.
It is a shadow of what is to come. We have a very customized version that we're going to be fabricating and installing, and it will be permanently mounted. People, for those of you who didn't know, people have been donating geekbeat.tv/fundraiser. Thank you so much to everybody who has given us some money. The running count on this building, because people keep asking me how much, honestly, neither of us know. We don't know how much.
At some point, we just stopped looking.
All I know is we've spent way over $1 million, a real $1 million, like way over it. I don't know by how much. So Dave Curley, get to work.
Is DJ here?
Somebody, yeah. Where's DJ, our banker?
He's the one taking our money.
Well, we're taking his money.
Well, we're taking
We've taken a lot of his money.
That's true.
He would like some back eventually.
Right.
Anyway, that's neither here nor there.
That will continue. If you guys, I see some people in the chat room saying they want to continue to donate.
You can still do it.
You can do that. We will be doing the permanent install a little bit later, as soon as we get the manufacturing process done.
There is time to do it.
But also a special thanks to a couple of you guys, Jason Wynn.
That's right.
Where's Jason?
Where's Jason Wynn? Jason Wynn sitting right there.
Who has gone above and beyond.
Top donor, right?
Top donor of all time.
$5,000, people.
Actually, more
than that. I'm just saying, like, that was just like he just.
Yes. So Jason has been an amazing member of the community. He's always in the chat room, hanging out with you guys, and
we're naming the conference room after him.
Here we are.
That's right.
If you go in the conference room, and I want you guys to go check out the iRobots in the conference room, you get to go in the Wynn.
The Wynn.
How awesome does that sound? The W-Y-N-N.
So from now on, if I say I'll meet you in the Wynn, you know where it is.
Exactly. And Lynn Wilkerson has gone above and beyond.
Where's Lynn?
He's gone above and beyond.
He's probably working right now because the guy will not stop
working. He literally lives out of town and drives into town every weekend almost since we bought the building to help us out with the manual labor.
I would say that Lynn Wilkerson and David Foster. Where's David Foster?
He's about to come on stage.
There he is. David, come over here for a second. Lynn Wilkerson, I wish Lynn was here, but Lynn Wilkerson and David Foster, nice, have done more physical labor here than anybody.
Yes.
And has been so appreciated. Yes. We could not have gotten done without those two guys in any way. And so, David doesn't get jack, but Lynn, we're naming the kitchen after Lynn.
Club Lynn.
It's called Club Lynn.
So when you go to eat, remember him.
Yeah, you're going to Club Lynn.
Because he was the only one who helped John out with doing the kitchen.
Actually, he did most of the kitchen.
He did most of the kitchen.
He did most of the kitchen.
I get something technically because I get to stay. So
you do. You get to stay here.
You get a desk.
We're not kicking you out.
I get an up desk.
You get an up desk.
You get an up desk.
All right, we need to bring you guys on in. We have something to tell you guys about. How are we doing, Carter? Oh, I'm supposed to. Oh, we're crossing the streams here. Hold on.
What else do we have to tell? I got my own name badge.
Yes,
Look.
you did. Look
Hello,
at that.
my name is John Posazides. You killed my father. Prepare to die.
Nice, John.
Yeah.
All right, so as you guys know, well, you just met David Foster, but you know him. He's been doing a lot of the Geeks and Gear episodes. So we haven't told anybody this. Some of you have noticed that sometimes there are like little connection issues, or he's in a different set from Tallahassee. But now he will be here.
He has moved officially.
He has moved to Dallas. So officially a Texan.
Wow. You're a glutton for punishment.
No, I must be. I mean, after as hard as you worked me, I'm ready for more.
Didn't you lose like weight and everything?
I actually had to get pants today and a belt because I couldn't even fit in my pants.
Todd will be so
Happy.
proud that we are forcibly instituting Geek Beat on everybody else.
Hashtag Geek Beat.
That's right.
Well, Scott Ellis is doing Geek Fit with us intentionally.
Right. Yeah. By the way, this isn't like a big Geek Fit thing, but how's it going for you?
It's going pretty well.
Yeah?
The last week, it's been a little bit off for me because of all this stuff going on around here. But
we've been off the wagon.
We have been. Where's Todd? Don't tell anyone Todd is here, but don't tell him that we have been off the wagon, please.
How you doing?
I was doing great until 2 days ago.
Who are you talking to?
I'm just saying hi to people.
Oh, okay. Are you in Joey mode from Friends?
Pay no attention. The camera's not even on me. You just had to call me out. The camera's not even on me.
So Scott is also, one of the hosts that you see around from time to time, and more importantly, well, not more importantly, I don't know. I don't know how to classify that.
Quite possibly more importantly.
Scott is also a very talented web architect.
Wow, that's
I think I just got a promotion.
I think you did.
Were we about to talk about that?
Yeah.
Can we say it?
Now is the time. Is it ready?
Can we say what?
Yeah. Drum roll?
Yes. We just put out a new Geek Beat website today.
Is it live?
It's live.
Like right now?
Can we see it, Dave?
If you're...
Oh, we can't see it.
You can't see it?
Okay.
You can't see it.
But yeah, if you're watching...
But you can.
If you're watching on the stream and you haven't hit refresh in a while, go ahead, because it'll be a new site.
Awesome. Is it mobile responsive?
It is much more mobile responsive.
Wow.
Than the design that John fixed a couple months ago.
Do you guys remember that?
You guys hear about that? Yeah.
By the way, when I fixed the website, David Foster's the one who stayed up all night to...
all night? 4 days.
Okay,
yeah.
4 days.
It was great,
And he says that with such a big smile
So
on his
here's
face.
the funny thing, okay? How many of you guys have actually been on the website in the last few months and like participated in the forums and all that other stuff, right? That stuff's pretty cool. If I had not broken the website, that new one wouldn't have been up. You wouldn't have had all the forums and the shop and all that other stuff.
You always find a reason to make your fixes.
You may be whining about it, but nobody else is whining about it.
I always wondered if maybe that fixing happened on purpose.
Where he was like, oops.
Well, I guess we got to put the new stuff in now.
Accidentally deleted the entire website.
Nice. So these two guys are instrumental in the website. So you guys make sure you give them props on social. I'm sure they'll put their lower thirds right here.
Oh, look, the website.
Oh, there you go.
It is up.
Yep.
Look how clean
wow,
the
that's
design
awesome.
is.
Yeah, so from a design standpoint, we wanted to go to something that was a little bit cleaner, a little more open. Still had some good color to it, maybe get some bigger images in there. There's still definitely a few things that need to be tweaked. We've been working hard this week, but there's some more changes coming.
Does the shop still work?
The shop still works.
Awesome.
Everything should still be there. I haven't gone into the forums yet. So
Is the website faster?
So that'll be your phone.
it looks a lot faster to me. I was testing that homepage. There's a lot of images, but it's loading up super fast. Now,
So the guys
we kind
that-
of have a good connection here to help with that, so I may be
Are the guys at
but-
Synthesis a little happier with us? Well, you just turned it on.
Yeah,
We'll have to
just
ask
turned
them
it
if
on
the
like
load went
an
down.
hour
They're saying in
ago.
the chat room, it looks good. The new site looks great.
Don't click
Nice.
forums.
Don't click
Okay.
forums. Okay.
I didn't get a chance to test that.
We'll
sorry.
fix any bugs. Just keep
Yeah.
us updated.
Yeah, yeah.
But we also have another update that Scott has been working extremely hard on.
We do. Like
We
the
are launching
website, building an entire new website wasn't enough?
Well, he built two entire new
Two
websites.
websites.
Yeah. So we also have the
Geek
House website, and that's geekhou.se. So go check that out. We just uploaded some very new pictures as well that Scott Couplin took for us. So you might recognize the sets and some of the
Yeah.
things that you see in there. Might even see a
Fantastic.
couple of your own faces if you were
Nice.
here early enough.
Geek House.
So go check out Geek House. And if you're on GeekBeat.tv, there's a Geek House logo right at the very top of the homepage.
Oh,
Click
okay.
on it.
Go
Cool.
for it.
So it was very important for us because the Geek House is really it's an entity in and of itself, right? So it was important for us to be able to feature not only what we're doing with Geek Beat, but also the companies who office out of here and work with us, and that like Share Rocket and
Live Loud
VSL
Texas
is-
and
Live
VSL is-
Loud
that's right.
Texas. So those are all there. And if you have any questions about all the products that we have put in to the building and all the technology, it's all going to be there.
Are
now,
all of our super secret things up there too?
no.
Our super secret reveal things?
One.
They're not there?
Not yet.
Oh,
One,
okay,
but not-
wow.
I took that down. Yeah.
Oh,
well,
wow.
Or one of us did.
Yes.
All right. So we are going to need to move on. So David, will you stick around? Scott, I know you have some other stuff to do.
Apparently have to go fix the forums. So
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
Go get that taken care of.
thanks,
I guess.
guys.
Thanks
Thank
so
you.
much for all your hard work.
Yes, thanks, Scott.
Oh, I'm stepping on unboxings over here. Pop.
You better, wow, nice. You better run is asking, would they do the location call-out thingies on this stream? Oh, why, of course we will.
Of course we will.
We will. We have to decide when we're going to do that.
Yeah, I didn't put that in the run sheet because I thought we would just kind of play it
Squeeze
by
it in.
ear. Yeah.
Just ad hoc. Yeah.
So, as we were talking about the store, right? That is up and running, and you guys will be able to get a T-shirt of your own. Now, we're not wearing T-shirts today because we're a little more dressed up. It's awkward, but I was wearing a Geek Beat shirt the other day or earlier.
I have worn nothing but Geek Beat
Geek Beat.
T-shirts for like weeks.
I can
What about
vouch
you?
for that, and I actually think it's been the same one. So. No, I have one, but I have not got my, the university one yet that I'm waiting on.
yeah.
I know.
That's,
Everybody's waiting on
that's because we're waiting on final. Jason Karn actually did final designs,
Yeah.
so we're waiting on them from the printer. So you guys, if you've ordered them, you will be able to get them very soon.
Yeah,
Awesome.
And also one other update too for all of our patrons. One of the highest levels of our patrons, the people who are contributing on a monthly basis. One of the things they get packages, care
Yes.
packages periodically, and we have a lot of products that are like. We're waiting on them to arrive so that the care packages can go out. So I'm thinking the T-shirts and the little care package items will go out together.
Right.
And it's just, as soon as they arrive, we'll turn around and ship them. So that's a little
But
update
you can
there.
go ahead and pre-order yours if you want, and those will be very, very soon.
T-shirts.
We actually have a video from Jason Karn. I
Really?
believe.
Do we have a video from Jason?
Hey everyone, it's Jason Karn, and I'm the lettering wizard behind all of the designs at Geek Beat. And I'm just so very happy to see you guys broadcasting from the Geek House finally after watching all the construction and hard work you guys have been up to over the past couple months. And I can't wait to reveal all the new designs that I've been doing for you guys very soon. I wanted to say congratulations and keep up the great work and have a good time at the open.
That's awesome. That was so nice of him.
Love Jason.
Yeah.
Well,
How
that's like
cool is
amazing.
that?
Like you were talking about how long it took him actually to do those designs, to
Oh my
hand
God.
draw those designs.
Yeah.
Do you guys know that the university one, I think it is, the monogram, he had to ice his hands like
Three
four
times or something.
three
Yeah,
times
four
or
times.
something.
He said it's the most complex design he's ever done.
Yeah.
Is the one.
Well, and
that,
you think like he would have to use like like some kind of tool to get it it that precise, but it's all by hand.
Unbelievable.
Incredible.
Yeah.
So you guys give him props for doing that.
If you haven't seen them, you can just go to the Geek. I guess you can just, the easiest way is if you go to geekbeat.tv/shop. That sounds like a pitch, but on the shop, the T-shirt designs are there, and if you click on it, it will give you the big pictures of them and stuff, and it's just amazing what he did by hand.
You know, I think we have a very special guest joining us on Skype.
Do we?
Is it ready? Is he ready?
Who do we have?
I'm hearing, it looks like he is. Mr. Patrick Norton.
I know that laugh.
How did I know I was just going to end up looking in the wrong direction? You guys look shiny. You have piles of toys and a new place to play. You suck. I say that with love and affection.
Oh, no, I just realized David can't hear him.
I
can hear him.
Oh, okay.
You hear a little bit?
Yeah.
This is David Foster, Patrick Norton. I don't think you guys have met in person.
How's it
No,
going?
we haven't. Hello.
We'll have to make that happen. Where
How
are
are
you
you,
at
Patrick?
today? Where in the world is Patrick Norton?
I am actually here at 108, Suite 108, 948 Illinois Street in beautiful San Francisco, California,
Wow.
in our pit. I don't know if you guys have seen the new office downstairs.
No.
Which,
Oh, actually,
it's-
briefly.
We
when
went
it
to the new
first
building,
launched at
but-
Rev 3, yeah.
But did
Yeah,
we
it's-
go downstairs?
I did.
Oh,
It's your classic sort of loading dock turned into cubicles by way of a bunch of robotics guys that thought pulling IKEA lamp cords through sheetrock and not actually telling anybody where the switches or the plugs were was a cool thing. So it's kind of like Hogwarts down here. Every so often a light starts working or stops working, and then 3 or 4 weeks later we finally figure out where the end of it is.
Nice.
It's pretty cool. In a really random kind of I don't want to DIY this way at home, but it's fun. You guys are excited. It's cool. Are you guys excited about the new space?
We are. It's very, we haven't really caught up.
Yeah.
We've been a lack of sleep, but it's exciting.
We were literally it was one of those things where you have some kind of big party or something going on, and you're cleaning or doing something.
Right.
Right to the minute where you kick something aside and open the door for a guest. Welcome.
Well, it's just before I went home and put on my clothes, I actually was just drilling up the last wires of the, laying on my back, and then ran and changed clothes. So literally.
It's got a little
Other
sheetrock in
people's
her hair.
projects go like that.
So,
Oh my goodness.
So, Patrick, everybody knows who you are, but for those who have joined us who don't,
Yes.
Techzilla is still going strong. You guys are doing amazing things over there.
Thank you. And then Die Trying is something we started last winter, which is a DIY show. We've done everything from teach you how to make bacon to
Wait,
fixing
what?
your car.
Okay. I think I've got a video to watch. Hang on.
Oh no.
Oh yeah. What else you got going on?
Techzilla Bites, 2 small children, and a home renovation, and an Airstream. So I'm at capacity for projects.
Yeah,
What's the Airstream all about? Gonna go on the road?
There was a point where back in the early days of Revision 3, when the economy collapsed, and I looked at my wife and said, we should leave San Francisco if there's no money left, because there's just no way to live here. And so we ended up with an Airstream and a list of, I think, 103 cities we wanted to visit.
Wow.
And then, much to my wife's irritation, the economy recovered. We got bought by Discovery, and our opportunity to go drive around North America for a couple years got pushed out indefinitely. So yeah, it's fun. We picked up an Airstream project and slowly working on that. But that's been exciting.
How's the house
That's so
remodel
cool.
going on?
It's exciting. I think at this point, the woman who lived in the house for 29 years before us, apparently was a wonderful woman. There's some interesting things about the house. The owners before her wanted modern, so they took the entire Craftsman interior out of a Craftsman bungalow, which wasn't too bad. But May loved things like concrete and roses, so our backyard was almost entirely concrete and roses. So I'm
Wow.
at 29,000 pounds of concrete and debris out of the backyard so far. Because there's basically one place I can tow it, and I get I pay per pound to get rid of debris here in California. So it's been exciting. I mean,
but didn't you tell me the last time we chatted that you were loading that stuff in your truck? You were filling tons of this stuff in your truck?
Well, I rebuilt 3 houses with my parents, so there was a couple things I kind of knew going into this, which was that the electrician and the plumber were going to be done before we moved in. So for the first time, I think in 20 years, I'm living in a house where all of the sockets are grounded and all of the electricity works. Like, it's really neat. If you've lived in a lot of apartments, you've had that feeling where there's like, you know, the electrical sockets don't work, or, you know, if you turn on the blender in the kitchen, the lights go out in the bathroom. So I had the electrician from hell go over my house with I have 20 lines everywhere. He's like,
Wow.
you just want nothing to ever go out. And I'm like, yeah. He's like, okay. So we ended up with 200 amp main. So I can now run the TIG welder in the garage and not screw up the Apple TV and the projector in the living room.
Nice.
You know what?
Yeah.
We need to get you and John in the same
We got to build
set.
something together.
We have a special place here at the Geek House for his welding tools
That's true.
and his metalworking. So
Yeah,
you're going to have to come out here at some point, Patrick.
That's what we need to
Absolutely.
do, Patrick.
Right?
You come here. Before you come, the two of us are going to brainstorm about something we're going to build. And when you get here, we're just going to start chopping stuff up and welding stuff together. It's going to be awesome.
Oh
It's
boy,
good.
the three of you are going to be in.
That's true.
I'm just going to leave when that happens.
I'm not much of a welder, but you know, I can.
But you
hold
can build
stuff.
all kinds
You
of
can
other
hold
stuff.
stuff. You can build all sorts
well,
of
I can
stuff.
build
Here,
stuff
hold
with
this metal while I weld it.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Patrick. We've enjoyed seeing you.
Yes.
I wish you could be here, but we'll see you soon.
Yeah.
All right. You guys take care.
Thanks, Patrick. See you. Bye. So awesome. He's one of the coolest guys ever.
He really is. You know,
Ever.
he's been on TV for, oh God, I don't know how many years, a long time.
Yep.
And so, you know, he's just one of the most wonderful guys
He is.
and kind-hearted people.
Speaking of other wonderful guys,
Yes.
did I just hear correctly in my ear?
Yes.
Is Leo Laporte?
He is. So actually, Leo is here. We also, from California, have Alex Lindsay joining us in person.
What?
And not only that, we have Dan Pigeon, the incoming chairman of the CEA.
We're
and
getting all of these guys
all
together
together
right now.
Hey, Leo.
Hey, John, congratulations. How are you doing?
Good.
Hey,
good.
Alex, how are you?
Hang on
Hi,
just
Leo.
a second,
It's
Leo.
Dan, come on in. Wow,
Sorry.
everybody just come on in. We'll just scoot in here.
Oh, yeah, no,
You
actually,
can get in the middle.
they're gonna, come on over here.
Wow.
Thank you. It's great to see you.
You guys, thanks for coming in. I thought you were on vacation.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, but you were like on vacation somewhere else.
Yes.
You flew in just for
Correct.
this?
Of course. How could I miss it?
You were
Aw,
amazing.
thank you.
You were awesome.
Congratulations.
That is
This is absolutely incredible.
Thank you.
This is, I mean, to walk through here, I walked through, you gave me a,
Right, yeah, you walked
tour
through and it was
earlier.
like nothing.
Yeah, it was
Gutted.
a shell.
I mean, complete transformation. Better,
Yeah.
better than you guys described it.
We still have a few boxes to unpack.
Leo, I wish you could be here in person with us as well. We are glad to have you remotely here. You know what? You can later on, if you want to, you can take over one of our little CEA bots.
Right.
And you can drive it around anytime you want.
Thank you. We have one of those too. I wonder if your bot could drive our bot and our bot could drive your bot.
I'm a little
might have
worried
to
about
try that.
I'm worried about the upcoming bot invasion.
They're really wild, aren't they? I love them.
They are. We have 3 of them here, so
You
you're
got
more
me
than
beat
welcome.
there.
Yeah, well, we have several remote employees, and so our staffers get to kind of hang out.
Oh, that's a great idea.
And the CEA made it possible
Yeah.
to have those 3 here in the studio. So you guys here locally that have joined us, you will be able to do a demo later on. So if you guys want to drive a CEA bot, you can do that.
Yeah.
So Leo, how's it going out in California?
Great. It's beautiful weather. I'm sorry I can't be down there, but looks like you guys are having an amazing time. And boy, I just can't congratulate you guys enough on what you've done. It's mind-boggling.
Well,
you
Believe me,
are.
if anybody knows how much you put into it, I do.
we know, and you are. You guys, just so everybody knows, Leo, you are the inspiration for this. In
Yes.
fact, I would go so far as to say that this building would not exist had you not paved the way. Everything you've done, we just try and do our best to kind of be a little bit like Leo.
Oh, don't be silly. You guys, in fact, you know, Callie, we go back quite a way.
Leo, you're my mentor. I mean, when I first got
came up
started.
to Canada, and we had so much fun doing Call for Help up there. And so that, that's almost 10 years ago now, Callie.
Gosh, are you calling me old?
No, you're not old, but I certainly am old. So it's been really grand watching you just do your thing and grow so much. And I feel, I shouldn't say proud, but I do. I feel a little proud of you. So well done.
Well, thank you, Leo. You were who I looked up to and still look up to, and everything that you taught me from the beginning of my early career, because I had no idea what I was doing, has served me well. So thank you.
You've done great,
Alex. So you are so much more of an expert than we are at all of these things we're trying to do here.
He's probably sitting here looking at me like, oh my God.
Oh, yeah, that's terrible. But
he's been helping Dave Curley over there.
I hope in some way we have at least come close to.
I think it's great. I think it's really, really great. I mean, this is what's exciting about this is that you can put together a studio, which is still a big, complex studio, but at a fraction of what it was a couple of years ago, and really have all the quality there. I think, I mean, you have a great little control room there that really very, very operational, very, very good. So
at Pixel Core, you guys are pushing boundaries and creating all sorts of. I've seen some custom little rigs put together.
We have a little shop, and our engineer tends to build new kits for everything. So it's always
you take things like we have in our huge studio here, and you make it mobile and take it with you and stuff.
That's the trick. We don't even know. We have a room like yours, and it's just empty because we kept on pulling stuff out of it. Like we need our own control studio, and then we never get around to it. We just keep on building remote units. Yeah, so it's a lot of fun.
Well, you have a little bit of experience with all the audio gear and all of the TVs and just the home audio equipment. You guys remember that video that we did with the $500,000 home theater?
Yeah, that was over at Star Power.
Are you guys getting a little tired out there?
Oh, is somebody yawning?
You guys remember when we did the $500,000 theater?
Yeah.
Well, this is the CEO of Star Power, so that's where we did that. So you guys do all sorts of fun stuff.
We do a lot of fun things, although this is, like I said, this is really neat, and this is obviously a different angle. Most of ours is residential. We do some commercial work, but I mean, the room, the colorful little board there, the NewTek board, I was very impressed with that.
The TriCaster has so many colors.
Yeah, I've never seen one with that many colors before.
This is the box for the control surface.
It's shiny.
It's that big. Yeah. It is massive.
Now, it wouldn't help me because I'm colorblind, but it looks very nice.
Are you really?
It doesn't help me because they won't let me touch it.
Right, well,
Right. We don't let John touch things.
I wouldn't know how. If you guys haven't seen it, for those of you here who are here in person, later on, you got to walk through there and look at that stuff because it's just intimidating when you look at it. You don't even want to touch it because, Alex wants to touch it, but I don't want to touch it.
I'm even like, I look at it like, we've got guys that do that. So I'll go talk to the clients.
Right. Well, Alex actually saved our butt yesterday. You didn't even know this was happening. We ran into an issue with our setup because we haven't streamed live in a few days or a few weeks.
Yeah.
And
welcome to the internet.
Alex,
we haven't done something in a few weeks, and everything changed.
Everything changed.
Yeah, exactly.
And so I was like, Alex, help!
Wow.
We do that with Alex every single day.
Yeah.
We're lucky. Alex lives in our building. So.
Yeah, that's the thing.
I know, right?
And what's great is in every one of these, everybody's doing something different. I learn a lot with looking at what Twit does. I'll learn a lot. I'm always taking notes like, oh, that's a really good idea. I didn't think of that. So I think that all of us kind of sharing a lot of that. Really makes makes a huge difference.
Well, and that is the best thing is that everybody that's the nice thing about this community in general, the whole kind of tech community is we're all open, we're total open books.
Yeah.
When we went to visit Leo, Leo was like, come on, let's, and he just went through, he's like, here's what we use for this, here's what we use for that. And we were able to come back.
Pushing boundaries and doing some new stuff.
Because, I always call Leo the grandfather of us all. Not an old joke, but
Thank you, John. I appreciate that. That's why we have Jerry Pornell on Twitter. At least there's somebody older than me.
Well, thank you guys so much for spending some time with us. Leo, I really appreciate you taking some time out of your busy schedule Alex, you flew in just for this. So did you, Dan. I can't believe you guys did that. Thank you.
So much awesome in one place, you guys.
Well, you guys
from the bottom of our hearts.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
You guys,
congratulations.
you guys are the innovation ambassadors for our industry, and I wish you most successful time here. I think that you guys just do such great things for everything that is electronic and innovative, and all the great things that we do. And like I said, on behalf of our industry, I want to thank you for doing it. Thank you. Keep promoting these products and innovations, and really much success. This is great. This is a lot of fun, and I hope to come back someday and.
Well, luckily you're only a mile away.
Yeah, you're only a mile away when
I
you're
drive
not on
by
vacation.
Here. Yeah, exactly.
What, Leo?
He laughed.
Oh.
Well, I can't wait until the as building our own studio, know that this is the first 10%, and it looks amazing, to start with, and so I can't wait to see how it grows. It'll be like as you start to settle in. Every time you do a show, there's a whole bunch of notes. Like, I didn't like that. We should have had that, and it just keeps on evolving. So I can't wait to see how it goes.
Indeed, we'll come back.
Absolutely.
Leo, thank you so much for calling in. We know you have another show to do here very shortly, right?
Actually, can I be honest with you? I got tickets to see Guardians of the Universe.
Oh!
To be perfectly frank, this is my day off.
That is so awesome.
You for joining us on
I gotta get in line.
We were actually talking about, Foster and I were talking about, because we want to see it so bad. We're like, it opens today. We were like, maybe after the party, if there's enough people, maybe there's like a midnight showing. Although,
just all go.
We should all just hit the theater.
But I didn't think about what you just said. You had to get tickets. Like, it might be hard to get tickets.
You just walk in?
Well, I mean, you don't think it'll be sold out?
Welcome to California. Welcome to California.
And Alex knows this because he's gone with this. Our theater has this thing called D-Box. It's really stupid. It's a seat that goes like this.
Oh, yeah. Dan has those.
Dan has them at Star Power,
So the good thing is those are reserved. So I just buy those. They're a little more expensive, but I know I have a seat in the front, a good seat. And then like the thing you can turn off, but you know what? I always leave it on because I just saw Lucy, and I'm going like this, and it's like, whoa!
That's awesome.
Leo, you need those in your house.
Yeah.
We can do that.
Yeah, exactly. They're only
I'll give you the joystick, John. You can.
They're what, like
7,000 a chair. The way it works out.
Yeah.
I'll take 10.
Right.
We'll
get him a deal. $69.95. Something like that.
Right. Epoch's front row, and then John can have the joystick.
Right.
I don't know that you want to give him a joystick, Leo.
All right, well, go enjoy the movie, Leo, and thanks for calling in.
Congratulations on the engagement.
Yes, indeed.
Thank you.
You are a lucky man. All right, we'll see you later,
Thanks,
Leo.
Leo.
Thanks again.
See ya.
You guys. Are y'all gonna stick around for a little bit?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, the food.
There's food. As I said, there's food coming, right?
And liquor.
There's definitely food.
I heard there's liquor.
Yes.
Then I'll definitely be here.
In fact, did we tell people about the liquor surprise, or we're not doing that yet?
We told them there is a liquor surprise, but
there is a liquor.
There's
a liquor surprise coming.
So.
That's a good product name, actually.
Liquor surprise.
Yeah.
I see the wheels turning, Alex.
Somebody's gonna grab that on Twitter now.
Right.
Great. You let them go, and just everybody's gonna steal them.
Yeah. Well, I know we have 2 TriCaster systems back here. We developed this control room and this facility to be able to simultaneously stream 2 live productions at the same time. That's kind of redundant, right? But
right.
Anyway, I had no idea when we set that up that they would figure out a way to strap the 2 together.
I know. That wasn't the original intention.
No, but this is the kind of crazy stuff Ken comes up with, speaking of Ken. So we're using one TriCaster to run this, and as I understand it, Ken is bringing people in and out of the other TriCaster, and then he's taking a feed and shoving it into the other TriCaster.
Wow.
They're definitely crossing the streams.
Oh, look, you can see them back there.
Where's Philip Nelson?
Philip is out there somewhere.
I wonder, Philip.
Philip is going to be, there he goes.
Philip, has
there.
anybody done that before? Have they taken TriCasters and
you don't want to
strapped them
ask
together?
him that question live because
Surely
the answer
they
will be
have.
sure. You're not thinking of anything.
I've never seen anyone do it the way you're doing it.
Yeah.
You live on the edge.
Is that good or bad?
Talking into your mic.
Right. Is that good or bad?
No, it's great. I think it's really cool. This control room is ridiculous. Oh, I get a mic.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm feeling very important.
Michael, why don't you join us as well?
Well, oh, yeah, by the way, you know, the control room is named Nelsonville, but this is Nelsonville 2.0.
I love
Your honor,
Nelsonville 2.0.
Philip
Yes.
Nelson. Nelsonville 2.0.
Actually, it's technically 3.0.
Is it 3.0?
Because we started
Let's just
in the
call it
background.
4.0
It's
because that's better than 3.
We'll just go straight to 4.0.
4.0, we're just going to go for it.
11.
Oh, 11.
Nelsonville 4.0. So, what do you think? Well, first of all, you remember back when we did it out of a one bedroom.
You know, it's so nice to see the progression from a bedroom with a wall painted green and these metal racks strapped to the walls with monitors bolted to them and 5 people crammed into a room the size of this desk.
Yeah.
Gosh, Michael, I wish you would have
That room was literally much smaller than this set. It was like half
When
the
I
size
was
of
a
this.
kid.
And you realize you personally switched the first live Geek Beat Live.
I remember that. It was
And you
pretty
screwed up
awesome.
the intro.
Yep.
And in 3, 2. You said to go to camera first.
And then we
That's
changed
okay.
it up on you. That's
What
okay.
a way to start the new show.
Hey, I'm Kelly Lewis.
Hey, I'm John P.
Yep.
Dude, why did you have to say that?
You know, this
Tough crowd.
This must have been amazing. Did
To
you
screw
ever?
up the intro?
Yes,
Right.
of course.
Thanks.
Especially since you're Mr. TriCast.
A true friend stabbed you in the front.
Actually, it was Dave Curley who said that in my ear. I just was like a puppet.
Dave Curley, I'll get you, Dave Curley.
But Philip, I mean, did you ever think at that point that it would be this?
You know, I actually did. You
Really?
know,
You were the only one,
No.
because I
Yeah,
didn't.
because that's not where we were going.
No, when I met Callie and John and I saw what you guys were doing and it was unique and fun and you guys had no offense to people out there that are doing tech video, but so many times they just hire some model that knows nothing about tech.
That's what he did.
And tough crowd. But it's like some presenter that really doesn't know tech, and then Callie, no offense, but you are a true nerd.
Yes. Why would I take
we
offense to
embrace
that?
nerd. But and so when I met you and with John, you're an unbelievable business guy and you're smart, and I just knew it was going to be a winner.
And you're so handsome.
I knew there would be a winner in spite of Dave Curley. So, but it is a recipe for success. And when y'all told me about this building, I was excited but not shocked because I can't wait to see where you guys are in 5 more years. This is ridiculous.
We appreciate your faith in us.
Yeah,
I hope we
that
don't
means
screw
the
it up.
world. Yeah, exactly.
I'm with Philip, though. I would have liked to have seen this one bedroom. I think that's amazing. And
that sounds so inappropriate.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you, man?
No, but see, I didn't say that.
Oh,
I'd like
you
to
said
see
that.
the bedroom.
You're talking about the one that they did the show in.
Yeah,
Okay.
Right.
But
Thanks, Philip.
I agree with you, and I think this is so exciting. And to be here for the grand opening, what these guys have accomplished is unbelievable. And this facility is phenomenal. And it's all because of these people out here.
Those are the people
watching at
Those
home.
are the people. We congratulate you guys. Yeah.
The support that you guys throw at us all the time by being in the chat room and Twitter and Google Plus and everything, that means the world to us. And it's the reason that we've dedicated so much of this building, of the Geek House, to you guys with the patron wall and the visitor wall. By the way, don't leave here without signing the wall.
Yeah, everybody who's here, you got to sign the wall. And there's a board on the wall, but you're allowed to actually write on the wall.
It's the only place in the world you can actually
sign
sign on the wall itself with permanent marker.
I would encourage people to try to sign it inside of my signature.
Right.
Really?
Philip has the biggest signature. It took up.
When they asked me to sign it, I just figured I'd write my name this big. I didn't know they were getting other people to sign it. And so now I noticed somebody wrote, "It's very spacious in here," and wrote their name in.
That's awesome.
Who was that? I forget. That's Trace Dominguez.
Was it Trace?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, tough crowd.
His signature's like the size of a guitar. It's huge.
Right.
Rightfully so. It's like, who was it? Which of the signers of the Declaration of Independence? It was like John Hancock's huge. He's like, come and get me, British people. Oh, we have British people in the house. I didn't mean to remind you of that.
They're coming to get you, John, right now.
Right.
Yeah. But back to the original question. What do you think about our little control room?
Oh, well,
I would
that
say
was the
it's not
original
little.
question?
Oh, it's pretty.
It's a nice control room, and I think it's really cool because the way you guys have designed the facility, a lot of people design a control room and a studio. You've designed a building that so many places can be, studios, and you can do shows from all throughout the building. So it's nice that you can have, a weekly show or whatever here, and you have a set,
You could see that,
and then have cameras out in the pit or whatever. What is that room called?
The lounge?
The
Geek
lounge.
Beat, the lounge up front.
Sounds-
The lounge.
Sounds so much more pleasant than a pit.
The lounge.
Sorry.
Doesn't it?
Well, we
But,
think it's
cool is
more. Everybody can. There's one thing that we learned way back in the beginning was you do not have to have a big formal set in order to make compelling content. So
well, for example,
you can have boxes.
Yeah, you can have boxes. I mean, isn't this the awesome set? For
I think it's awesome because of that TriCaster control surface box
That's right
there behind Callie that I keep seeing in every shot.
Yeah,
she just became Vanna. She was like,
yeah. Ooh,
Thank you, Callie.
So, I mean, yeah, you don't have to have a big control room. You don't have to have expensive equipment. Michael actually does a lot with just an iPhone or a tablet, too.
yeah, a lot with an iPad, an iPhone, any other tablet, iFilmmaking. You can do so much with this stuff.
I can't believe it has a word.
iFilmmaking.
It's amazing though what you can do with this stuff, and that's what I think is so cool. What's so powerful, and you guys are leading that force though, because your control room is amazing, but it starts with something that was thought of that way. It was how do we make this better and shrink it down, and the TriCaster is a full production suite, a full production truck in a box. I remember when I started my career as a broadcaster, I went into the Fox truck after a baseball game, and I was talking to the guys, and I'm like, one day I want to own one of these trucks. Well, literally, you wouldn't want to own one of those anymore.
No.
You would just want to have a TriCaster. And the things you can do with iPads, with iPhones, with other mobile devices are amazing, and you can integrate things like the TriCaster into that and make things, Philip and I were talking about it before, and we were talking about, well, how do we do this? And he said, well, you could add this piece of equipment. I said, I don't want to add that piece of equipment. I want to keep it simple. I want the TriCaster and an iPad. And we were talking about that, and it's really amazing. In the next 5 years, technologically, everybody out there is going to be able to do so much and contribute. Imagine somebody, you see guys Skyping in now, but imagine somebody being able to be somewhere and send footage right into the TriCaster with their iPad or their iPhone, and how powerful that will be.
What's cool is in 1985 when Tim Jennison founded NewTek, he was quoted, and I love this quote. He said, "In the next 20 years, your favorite TV show will be made by you or someone you know." And to put that into perspective, the internet was relatively non-existent in 1985. Only the nerdiest of nerds had a 400 baud modem.
In other words, all of these people.
Yeah. I mean, most of this room was on the internet, but to put it into perspective, nobody had video cameras at home.
Yeah.
I mean, it was expensive to even have a video camera, and so here we are today, where the gatekeeper's gone, and really, it is the internet television revolution. Not to be cliche, but it is, because anybody can make a show.
Yeah.
And really, it allows people with good ideas that are creative and polished to really rise to the top. But the door is wide open for anyone to try.
And that's
the Kardashians can also do it.
Unfortunately, the Kardashians can do it.
But that's what I love, is that anybody can do it. There's so much content that doesn't fit in the television mold, and I've sat with the executives, I've been part of that whole thing, and there's so much that doesn't fit into that mold or that model. And this really, to me, is pump up the volume, with Christian Slater. This is what you can do when that happens. Is that you can do great content, and I think it shows that the people don't care what the set is. This is a nice set. It's going to become nicer, but what really is important, is this the Today Show set? No. And it doesn't need to be. It's the content, it's the people, it's the information, and it shows that that's what's powerful.
Indeed.
And it bridges, it's not a one-way communication anymore.
Right.
I mean, look at the friends that are here today, and friends that are filling the chat room. I mean, when you scroll through the chat room, I was looking at a page, I was like, wow, that's just the bees. And so it's really, when Tim's quote, where it's like, your favorite show will be made by you or someone you know.
Yeah.
Everybody in that chat room knows you.
Exactly.
By the
Everybody in
way-
that chat room knows you're not just a face on TV that's talking to them, you're talking with them, and they can influence your show.
Yeah.
And
In
that's what-
fact,
it's
speaking of
amazing.
which, somebody asked if we were going to do a check-in today.
Yes.
So let's do it.
Let's do it.
You want to do it now?
Yeah.
Do it now. We're gonna do our check-in. So
Yes.
this is
So
that time.
this is one of the ways that we use the TriCaster to bring you guys, the audience at home, into the show with our check-ins.
That's right. So now everybody who's out there in the chat room, tell us, where are you watching the show from?
Do Philip and I get to join in? Because
You
I've
can.
never
I'm
gotten
watching
to
the
part
show
of it.
you've never been
Dallas,
part of this.
Texas.
All right.
You have to wait.
Well, 'cause
You're gonna
I've always
okay,
been
so-
remote.
Oh, they started.
Koblenz, Germany.
St.
Digital
George,
Phil
Utah.
is in Dallas, Texas.
Yeah.
Austria.
Springfield, Missouri. London, UK.
Salt Lake City, Utah. Spokane,
Koblenz,
Washington.
Germany.
Augusta, Georgia.
I got to
Toronto,
try this one.
yeah.
Cadwick, Netherlands.
Gothenburg, Sweden.
Reno, Nevada.
Chattanooga,
Gothenburg,
Tennessee.
Sweden. Toronto, Ontario. Flint, Michigan. Glendale, California. Tampa, Florida.
Flint, Michigan.
We got Wichita
Wow.
Falls, Texas.
Belgium.
Croatia.
Charlotte,
North
Belgium.
Croatia.
Grand Junction, Colorado. Hattiesburg,
Oh my
Mississippi.
God.
Yeah.
Denmark.
Fist bump for
Honolulu,
Hattiesburg.
Hawaii.
Toronto, Ontario, London, England.
Portland,
Hattiesburg.
Oregon. Disney World. We have
The
a Disney.
Philippines. The
I can't keep
Philippines.
up with this.
This
Athens,
has never
Greece.
been
Oh,
this.
Nairobi, Kenya. That's my buddy Chris.
Belgium.
Istanbul,
Chris
Turkey.
Blythe, thank you for
Brooklyn, New
joining.
York, New
The
York.
Geek House, John.
Istanbul, Turkey.
Yeah, I saw
Hamburg,
that.
Germany.
Kenya.
Yeah.
Norway,
Turnwater, Washington. Paducah.
Norway again.
Did you say
Oregon.
Turnwater?
Sydney.
Walt Disney World. The happiest place on earth.
Kemano, Germany, Australia.
Nairobi.
Boston, Massachusetts.
Panama City, Panama,
City,
London,
Missouri.
Iceland.
Lancashire,
Sheldon, Iowa. Hamilton,
Brisbane.
Ontario.
Brisbane.
Auckland, New Zealand.
Howdy,
Alexandria,
Texas.
Virginia.
Lewiston,
Rockwall,
Maine.
Texas.
Gardner,
Oh my gosh.
We see Nairobi. We see Nairobi. Rugby, UK.
Harrisburg, North Carolina.
Boston, Mass.
Pennsylvania.
International Space Station.
Right.
Nice.
Sacramento.
Dude, that's a prank. I think it's a prank.
And of course, Digital Phil.
Frisco,
Where is
Texas.
Digital
Where
Phil?
is Digital Phil?
Digital Phil is here, but for anonymity purposes.
Oh yeah, we can't
will
show
leave him
him.
off camera.
You guys
Smuckers.
here can belly the
Sheldon-
Wills Waldo game.
Sheldon, IA. That's
Smuckers,
Indiana,
Ohio.
right? Indiana.
Lancaster,
Washington
UK.
D.C. Bonaire.
Bonaire.
Hamburg,
Kralj,
Germany.
Nick,
That was perfect, dude.
Kralj,
That's
Nick,
exactly what it's
Costa
called.
Rica.
Bonaire.
Mexico City.
The moon. We got
The
a
brick
moon,
house.
everyone.
Somebody's at the
Tarnowski,
brick
Gori,
house.
Poland.
Auckland, New Zealand.
Poland, Mexico City. Dan is in Mexico
And
City.
David Bailey, somebody is saying he wants his charger back.
Jacksonville,
Kansas City,
Florida.
Missouri.
Auckland, New Zealand.
Framingham,
Wow,
Mass.
Castries, St. Lucia.
Spain. We got Spain
Wow.
there.
Hey, someone from
Mallorca.
Tampa, where
Yeah.
fun goes to
Mallorca.
die. I like that slogan.
Wow, you guys are amazing. Now it's time for the real check-in here locally as well.
Oh,
I don't know how we're gonna
they
do this.
that? They're all here.
Just shout it. Oh, well, where you from?
Oh yeah, where did you come from if you're here?
What?
Like just shout it out. Where did you
Like
come
John
from?
right there is from Syracuse, New York.
Nice.
Syracuse, New York. Where else?
Syracuse.
Austin.
Austin, Texas.
Columbus.
Columbus, Ohio. St.
St.
Louis.
Louis. Shout it out, guys. Where?
Atlanta, Georgia, and Tallahassee,
Nice.
Florida.
We have a.
Northwest Arkansas via Boston.
Yep. Oh, Arkansas via
Woo, Pig Suey.
Boston.
Go Hogs, go.
Nice.
Wow. Germany.
Wow, where?
Somebody's from Germany.
Hey!
Wow.
Oh, yeah, Tim.
We have, of course, Steve Thompson is here
Yes,
and his lovely better
from
half.
London.
They're from the UK,
Nice, Houston.
Portland,
Oregon. My sister.
I mean, we have people from all
Yes.
over. Shockers in Farmers Branch.
Hi.
My dad got kicked out of Greece.
Right.
My dad got kicked out of Greece. Nice.
Hey, my name tag. I knocked my name tag off.
You know what? I made my own name tag, and one of the perks of making your own name tag is you can
Oh,
give
thank you.
yourself your own title. So I noticed some of you are patrons, some are staff. Well, I'm now an Ultra VIP.
Wow.
So don't copy me. So the Ultra VIP Lounge is right back there. So
Right.
join
That's
me
funny.
for later.
All right. Well, are you?
Hello, Callie and John, and the whole amazing team there. I want to congratulate you guys on the new building. I've heard it's unbelievable. Every time I talk to John, all he says is, have I told you about this new building? I'm like, yes, you have. In fact, you've told me who sponsors every little bit of it. I bet you guys are even breathing air that's sponsored by, like who, John? The U.S. government? Are they sponsoring the air? Anyway, it sounds like an unbelievable facility. I'm back in my little studio. I just got back home to New Zealand. It's cold down here. It's all snowy. In fact, it's so cold. Let me show you this thing. This is how I stay warm. Well, I've got a big fire behind me, but I've also got this giant. I'm all out of focus now.
Oh my God.
Oh, come on, Logitech. Come on, Logitech.
Nice.
Will you get on the phone with Logitech, please, John? Anyway, so I got this big old, this Kenny Rogers Roasters thing. It keeps me nice and warm. Well, I'm really sad I'm not there. I'm sure it's mega awesome. But I will be in Dallas in a few weeks, right before Burning Man. And we'll do a big photo walk. Everyone's, of course, invited to these things.
Yeah,
and I really want to come out to that place you're in and have a really cool event someday. So anyway, just congratulations, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.
Awesome.
Awesome. Wow. That's Trey Ratcliffe.
Yeah,
you guys know him. He's amazing.
If any of you don't know Trey Ratcliffe, and I don't even know how that's possible.
He's like the most followed person on Google+.
No, I think he's definitely like in the top 10 or so.
Oh.
He's only got maybe, I don't know, 7 or 8 million followers.
Only.
There. But
it's pitiful.
Honestly, I think he may be the most followed social person anywhere if you add up everything.
Yeah.
Like Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, wherever the heck, Pinterest. He's got 15, 20 million followers. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
That's amazing. And Dave just told me that he's Kublin's mentor.
Yeah.
Is that true? That's amazing.
Well,
I mean, this guy's photography is amazing. So is that
Kublin,
true?
would you say you're his mentor?
Yeah.
At least on the social media front, right? You taught him how to be the most followed person.
That's true. Kublin taught Trey plenty of stuff.
If he's...
So is the photo walk going to include
just come over here,
Burning Man?
Because nobody can hear you.
Because that would be amazing. No, the photo walk sounds awesome.
No, the social media stuff I really didn't have anything to do with. It was mainly just the search engine optimization, just getting found for some of the things that he wanted to be found for online.
It's pretty amazing.
And I told him a little bit about photography.
You got to speak up, Dave says.
We don't have a mic for you, so you got to speak up.
You got to do this.
Basically, he was just saying that he taught Trey everything he knows.
Yeah, that's pretty much what he was saying.
Pretty much everything.
Especially with SEM, SEO, and all that wonderful stuff.
SOS.
And some photography. Yeah. ...
I didn't teach him anything about photography. No.
Yeah.
He was my mentor for photography.
Yeah. And now you guys, you don't get access to Trey very much, but you can...
And now other people can be mentored by you.
Exactly.
Right. Yeah, I'm paying it forward.
Awesome.
There you go.
Nice.
Awesome.
Cool.
Thank you.
All right.
All
Take
right.
some pictures.
Okay. We also have another very special person. We have a lot of special people joining us from Skype. I don't think he's joining us live, right? Because
Is he live?
So Jeffrey Hazlett is in the middle of recording.
Oh, that's
on
right.
his Bloomberg TV show.
That's right. Those of you who are into all things financial, you definitely know Jeffrey Hazlett.
Yeah.
He's on Bloomberg TV. He's a huge social media guy. He's in everything all over the place.
And right now he's in Rome.
At the Vatican.
He's in Rome? He's at the Vatican?
Yeah.
He's talking to the Pope.
Does he have the Pope? Did they record something?
Maybe we got maybe the Pope.
What do we got, Dave? Roll it.
Hey, this is Jeffrey Hazlett, host of the C-Suite with Jeffrey Hazlett on Bloomberg Television, wishing the Geek House a wonderful grand opening. I'm sorry I can't be with you, but I'm in Rome visiting the Pope, and I need all the help I can get, and you probably will too after this party. I'm wishing you the very best. This is Jeffrey Hazlett, the C-Suite with Jeffrey Hazlett on Bloomberg.
All right.
Nice.
Awesome.
Thank you, Jeffrey, that's so sweet of him for taking that time out.
How proud are you guys? I mean, this is amazing. When you really, you got to pinch yourself a little. And when you think about it, when you went home last night, kicked your heels off for a second, before you went to bed, I know you guys had to think about this.
John wears heels?
Your shoes, you know what I'm saying?
I just want to know.
Look, I'd be about 4 feet shorter if I didn't wear heels, so I am wearing them right now.
To be completely honest, I am very proud. I'm very proud. I'm proud mostly of I'm proud mostly of two things. Number one is the team we have.
Yes.
So
you know what? Just say that on that. Every single person that has come into the building and met the team, their number one comment is how awesome this team is.
Now, in all fairness, we have a set of dummy actors who represent as the team. But no, we have an amazing team, and I'm proud of being a part of that team. And the second thing I'm proud of is the community that has come together around Geek Beat, which was always our intention.
Yeah.
And you can have a vision for something, and you can have a dream, like I hope this will happen, but you know sometimes it doesn't. You can try as hard as you want, and I'm proud that this has come together. We have an amazing community. Those are the two things I'm proud of. The other is all stuff. This could be replaced. This could burn down tomorrow. But if this burnt down, the community would still be here. Right. And so that's what I'm most proud of.
Yeah. I mean, you guys are the glue. Even when we don't have a show, when we are not live on Fridays and don't come on, you guys are in the chat room having the show without us.
They do the show without us. We're not really necessary.
It's really amazing.
We aren't necessary.
I was sitting in traffic. I probably shouldn't say this, but I was sitting in traffic on the West Side Highway in Manhattan, and I was, wondering, hey, it's Friday, what's going on? And I checked in, and everybody was there, and it was amazing. A couple weeks.
Digital Phil was probably the instigator of that.
Probably.
Yeah.
But Digital Phil and Jason and John, I don't think you've ever been on one of the after-hours shows or the additional shows that you guys put together. Ben Rathig, they all do hangouts and videos after the show.
And these guys all came out to help put it together too. They were here working last night, which was amazing.
And we put them to work, just ruthlessly. Slave drivers, we are so appreciative of all of that.
Yes, thank you guys.
Congratulations, thank you for having me be part of it, but it's amazing.
We are glad to have you as part of it.
Yeah, absolutely. You're not done yet.
No, I know, I'm just...
It's not like we're letting you go.
It sounded like he was trying to leave. It sounded like he was trying to get out of here.
No. I was curious how you guys were feeling about all this, and I know that they probably were as well. What it means for you and what you guys are going through.
How about you? I talked about it, but you didn't.
Yeah, we kind of did let you off the hook. I was going to let that go.
Right.
I'm glad John brought that up.
I'm not going to.
Yeah, when I first started, and as you guys saw with Leo and everything, he was my mentor, and I couldn't imagine doing any of what we're doing now. This has been incredible. To do it by pretty much by myself, a two-man team, to grow it to what we have here, you guys and the team. I couldn't have done it without you. So I am very thankful for the leadership that you have provided and the instruction and the business advice and knowledge. Are you tearing up?
No. Well, thanks.
We'll be back with more on after this.
We got a good team. Got a good team.
It really is. All of this in my...
Yeah, I didn't need that.
In my view, all of what we've been able to accomplish has been because of what you know and what you have been able to provide to the team and the structure and, of course, the team members themselves. So, anyway,
so did you start when you were 14? Because Leo said you've been doing this for 10 years. So 14 is when you started?
Right. Yeah, exactly. So we actually have another video, I think.
Do we have a video?
Jeffrey Powers from Geekazine.
Oh, we got Jeffrey?
This is pretty amazing.
I haven't seen this.
Roll it, Dave Curley.
Hey there, everybody. John Kelly and everybody over at Geek Beat, the king of the street. You know you will be rapping when you're walking down your beat, and everybody will know a thing or two about Geek Beat TV. That's where to go and what to do. Jeffrey Powers from geekazine.com. Congratulations on the new building. I hope you guys are having a great time at the grand opening. Wish I could be there, but there was a Renaissance fair I had to go to. It's one of those geeky things that you end up going to. I will see you online, and of course, it's a great time. Been seeing you guys at many different shows, from CES to NAB to Ford events and many different other things. And oh yeah, John, by the way, you still owe me that $20. I do have the IOU sitting right here. Right here. It says,
John,
I say it. It says, I owe John Post 20. Well, okay, never mind on that. So, hey, well, congratulations on that Geek Beat building. I hope you guys have a great time, and I will definitely be coming down there and checking it out eventually. You guys take care, geek out, and we'll see you at the next event.
Awesome.
Thanks, Jeffrey. That was funny.
He's got to change before he goes to that Renaissance Festival.
Yeah, I hope
probably.
he does.
But that is pretty awesome.
He is such an instrumental member of the community as well, because he helps us with moderating the forums and everything else.
The
I mean,
Geeks community,
he is in there all the time. So a lot of you guys know him from that. So so glad to have him as a member of the team.
Indeed. A lot of you also know Phil Nickinson.
Yeah, what about Phil?
Yeah, he's here.
What do you mean he's here?
He's right here.
Oh my God, Phil Nickinson! How are you? I can't believe you're actually here.
I was told to do
Come
something.
on in.
Let's get it out of here. Get it out of here. We keep stepping on it.
She's already popped most of the bubbles.
I wonder what that was.
Oh, there you go.
Come on through.
Everybody needed a grand entrance. Phil, it's nice to meet you.
Good to meet you too.
How you doing?
I feel like it's only been 7 months since we last met in this sort of...
Wow.
Has it been 7 months?
Has it been longer?
No, well, it's January, CES.
Oh my God,
January.
it just occurred to me, it's
like
August 1st.
It's kind of like 7-ish, 8 months, yeah?
I have this habit of hopping off planes and ending up under lights and in front of cameras, and that's kind of what happened today.
It's a rough life.
I didn't actually know I was coming on until Callie emailed me 3 days ago to tell me, so if I look like I just rolled off a plane unprepared, that's entirely why.
I like to throw
I always
things
look like
that. Well, thank you so much for coming out.
Absolutely.
You drove all the way from, I don't know, it was like Australia or something?
The airport, yeah.
Oh, well, you did drive
kind of the same thing in Dallas, though. It's been a long time since I'd been here.
Were there any kangaroos? She said Australia. Were there any kangaroos along?
Only 2, and I'm still trying to figure out why. No, thank you so much for having us. It's between CES and Talk Mobile that we did. God, was that last year? That was a year and a half ago.
It was a year ago.
We spent a week in New York shooting videos just nonstop, and it's just been a blast.
Well, you guys saw him and Kevin and Daniel and the whole team, everybody, Renee, Richie. I don't know, why isn't Renee here?
Had some Canadian holiday. I think he just starts making them up at this point.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have other Canadians here. We'll remind them of that. Yeah.
The big question is, what are we going to do next? We should decide it right here and right now.
Yeah,
we're not going to decide it
Why not?
right now. But
we need to get the whole team to come here, and we'll do something cool and crazy here.
Absolutely. No,
light something on fire. I don't know. I'm a big fan of that.
I'm all for that. No, it's a beautiful place. It's a shame to waste it on you guys. I think we really do need to bring it in.
Right.
Which watch are you wearing, by the way?
I have the LG G watch on right now.
It's pretty nice.
My wife is in the back sending out stuff on Facebook that's now popping up in here. Everybody say hi to Shannon.
Hey, Shannon.
All my friends tried to say, what do you do? And I said, fine, I'm going to bring my wife and show her what it is. Part of what we do, and we're very fortunate when we get to do it with you guys, because it looks so much better when we hang out with them, and it's not just us in our bedrooms anymore.
Nice.
That's very cool.
So yeah, this is the LG G Watch, one of the new Android Wear watches. I know everybody's still waiting on the Moto 360. It's coming. I don't know when. Quit asking. But this one is also very good, and I've been wearing it nonstop for a month now.
What's the most exciting thing going on in the Android space right now?
Honestly, for me, it's going to be the car stuff, Android Auto, because it's going to change the way you hopefully don't use your car. I want to see people put their phones down. To me, that's one of the biggest things that if any of us who has a voice in the tech industry can do is say, put your phone down in the car. Quit talking on it. Quit, God forbid you're texting while you're driving. Put it down.
We never do that.
Hopefully
ever.
Android Auto and iOS's Car Home at the same time will help people.
So how do you think that those two are going to live together? Because that's the big question I have is, if I go buy a car, do I have to decide if I want the iOS or the Android, and then does it change the resale value of my car?
Right. No. It's actually going to work hand in hand with whatever device you have connected to it. That actually goes back to how I first met these two. I will never forget Callie, like in the back of a car, looking at me and square in the face and saying, why are you here?
Wait, what?
And honestly, I didn't know. I got invited to a GM event where we saw like one of the early versions of what has become Android Auto.
Their smart
and
car environment.
And connecting your devices to the cars. And so, it's going to be mostly powered by what is on your device, connecting to all these bits and bytes and way over my head. But yes, it's absolutely important to be able to do both. Otherwise, what's the point?
Right. Absolutely.
And I hear in my ear, in my ear hole, that we actually have Chris Perillo joining us.
Chris is on.
So,
what are you
Michael,
doing,
give us a minute. Don't go too far.
Okay.
Because I might need a
break.
I might need to get the heck out of here.
You don't need a break.
Anyway, we're going to come back to you in just a minute.
Absolutely.
Phil, do you know Chris Perillo?
I do now. Hi, Chris.
Chris.
Hi.
How are you, sir?
Android in the car years ago.
Oh.
Long ago.
Hang on,
Chris. We've got an audio issue. I heard what you said. You put...
Screaming!
I don't know.
Now we got you. Now we got you.
Yes. I have nothing in my ear. Nothing in between my ear, actually. Nothing lost that goes in between. I'm just. I was setting the stage here for my live broadcast, and I realized I am severely underdressed.
No, not a problem at all. You should dress for your show.
Well, because it definitely does not involve a tie or collars.
Oh, I don't have a tie.
Here. There are no ties allowed. No ties allowed. Does anybody have a tie?
Yes,
that's true. I do have a collar.
It's pretty close to me.
Nice. So thanks for joining us, Chris. I know you have to get going soon, but what's going on in your world?
You've been very busy lately.
Baby?
Well, I'm not the one. Hang on, she's the one gestating. Here, let me just... There's Diana.
Hey, Diana, how are you?
The very pregnant Diana.
Yes.
And we have baby's first clothes here. It's baby Darth Vader.
Awesome.
We'll be dressing appropriately for the occasion, whatever the occasion happens to be here.
Phil, did you get your babies, your kids? You have 2, 3?
Yeah. We have two girls.
2 girls.
Only 2.
She's like, only 2. No.
No more.
If you wonder why I'm out of town so much, I love my daughters. I do, but wow. 2 daughters, I'm overrun.
Right.
Yeah, my brother's got a couple of them too.
But maybe they would be better if you got them like Star Wars outfits.
They love Star Wars.
Maybe they could get Princess Leia outfits.
Love Star Wars.
They want to be stormtroopers.
I didn't mean that. So, Chris, did you just? What's going on? Did you just have a big event?
No, the big event's about to happen up here in Seattle. About 2,000 people, non-geeks. I think we got like there are a few geeks, a handful, like Barnacules Nerdgasm and Basher, who's a really big Minecrafter on YouTube. Vlogger Fair happened last year. You guys helped support it, and we really appreciate it. That's a go. We got about 2,000 people showing up this year at Seattle Center in the shadow of the Space Needle, and I'm very happy about that because I'll be talking to a handful of other father and mother vloggers or. Mother vlogger. That just sounds weird.
You mother vloggers.
Parental vloggers, I guess. And so I'll be asking them for advice as a first-time parent since they've been in that world for quite some time and vlogging the experience all the while.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
We had quite the conversations at Talk Mobile about how to parent and involve technology in the parenting. You definitely have some thoughts on that.
I've got one turning 8 on Tuesday. Happy birthday, Mia. And,
well, let me just...
a lot of questions coming my way. When can I get my own phone? Can I get my own phone? I need my own phone. Give me my own phone.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you know what to look forward to, Chris.
Well, that's the problem is that I'm looking around for all this, like baby tech, if you will. And, I mean, it's out there, but 99.999% of it sucks. It's horrific. It's horrible. It's nasty. It's bad. I wouldn't even wish that on my own kid. Matter of fact, that's the plan.
But isn't that because most of the people who start looking for that baby tech, there's no preparation for it. They're just like in this urgent buying mode, and so it doesn't have to be particularly good, maybe?
I think that the standards have been low for quite some time, and no one's really kind of walked in and disrupted it. Even those, I guess, ecosystems that have had like gadgetry that could be used for babies aren't faring very well in terms of actual user reviews and adoption. So I I'm not frustrated, but I'm at the same time, it's like, to me, it's just the state of a lot of gadgetry these days. It's just a lot of half-fulfilled promises and horrible experiences, and my time is becoming more and more precious. My precious. So I hope that I'm going to try to not go overboard with the gadgetry that I might bring into the house, but being very calculated in terms of what I pick up, because I think a lot of they're missed promises. But it's just like the rest of the consumer electronics industry. A lot of it sucks. Well, it's true.
It is true.
I mean, it sucks.
Well,
but
but
just accepted it.
If you look at it from a different perspective, there's so much that you just get to find the cool stuff.
Well, that's our job. That's our job, right? Our job is to we see all the stuff that sucks,
so you don't have
filter through it,
right?
To tell everybody,
yeah. And that's all our jobs.
Here's the good
Chris,
stuff.
Phil.
Well, no, it's not my
me.
job. That's not my job to find cool Darth Vader things. That's where it begins and ends.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah, you guys. I'll let you guys figure out the baby things, and you let me know what doesn't suck. 'Cause everything I've seen so far has been like 9th level of hell suckitude.
How about you guys in the audience? Babies, you feel that same?
You got babies in your audience? How
No. Anybody with kids?
Yes.
Yes? Any gadgets you found?
No.
Okay, I guess they feel the same way.
Now, there is one thing that you can get. My brother got this stroller that's like super high tech.
Oh, that or
the origami. The origami. It's pretty high. But there's one problem with it. It's so high tech, I cannot work it.
That's the problem. Again, it comes down to experience.
Yeah.
Literally, like one time he said, "Here, take this out, like to the car, or whatever, And I was just standing there by the car trying to figure out how to fold this damn thing up and stick it in the car. I couldn't do it.
It weighs 35 pounds, too.
Oh yeah, it's not light.
It's not
right.
Light. It weighs a lot. It's potential. It's got potential, and I think the future is there. But I think Chris is right with a lot of this. But
You got to come over here.
All right. I think Chris is right with a lot of this, but I think the thing is I have a 13-month-old, and so I've kind of been living through this a little bit. And I think the thing is that they expect parents to buy it and get rid of it quickly, so they want to keep it cheap.
Yeah.
And they don't expect you to continue to use the stuff when it can be used, or you can give it to a second child, or give it away to charity. And so I think that's the biggest reason. And I think the other reason is parents are in such a frenzy when they're going through the pregnancy and then when the kids are first born that they think that they have to keep it super simple, and they really just make it bad because they don't add features that you need. And so it's almost like they're taking technology. It's unbelievable, especially with the baby cams. It's almost like they're taking technology from 5 years ago, cramming it into some stuff, going, well, these were leftover parts. Let's make this work. So.
Well, I was going to go buy a double wide stroller, the kinds for twins.
Yeah.
So that I could.
I knew you were a double wide kind of guy.
Yeah. Oh, I am. Trust me. And I was going to put like the two pieces of our big Samsung Giga. Jam boxy thing in the stroke, but they wouldn't fit, but I was just going to take that down the road and just crank
it up.
I'm on a boat. Chris, you got to admit, I'm on a boat is one question for you. I'm on a boat. Greatest song of all time?
No.
Or second greatest song of all time?
Not even close. I wouldn't even put it in the top, a million.
Oh, Chris, you have just lost John P's friendship. What about you, Phil?
Sorry. If it ain't from Weird Al.
Weird Al. Which one?
Sorry.
Eat It? Chris, which one?
Eat It is a classic.
Eat It is a classic.
I got to give it up.
Yeah.
Eat It's a classic, but it's far from the best.
What do you think? What do you think the top like one or two are?
Amish Paradise, maybe.
That's pretty good.
Hardware Store.
No, I'm going White and Nerdy.
See, you're going with the parodies. Classic rookie mistake.
What stroller did you get, Chris? Which stroller?
Which stroller? Whatever the one Diana wanted.
Yeah, all right. That's a good brand.
That's a good answer.
I think I've seen that brand.
Yeah. Diana's
it's an outstanding brand.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I think we've been. She's done the research. She had noted the origami. Yeah. And I'm concerned because I don't think paper can really hold a baby that well.
Especially because those things are wet.
Right.
Like those babies, they're always wet.
Yeah.
This is the problem. Baby's leak. I think this is the next problem that needs to be fixed. I would back that on Kickstarter. I'm nervous about that. The whole spit up thing. I don't even like my own bodily fluids.
Well, Chris, I know that you have a show to produce. So
in like 2 minutes.
In like a minute, yeah. So
I can do it.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah, thanks,
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. All right, we'll talk to you later. Have a good one. Bye.
Oh, man. What,
Phil?
You ready to kick me out now?
You know we've got special liquor coming up, right?
I've heard.
Yeah. When I posted the picture of the Deep Eddy vodka, he was like, that's for me.
Yeah.
And I had four bottles, so I set aside
Well,
those.
I'll pace myself then.
Right.
Okay. Because I set we had like, what are the flavors of them again?
I don't know. I haven't seen them.
What are flavors of Deep Eddy?
You made me work. I've been working all day.
Raspberry.
Oh, yeah. Chicken and waffles.
I can't hear you, David.
Guacamole.
Citrus.
Oh, citrus.
Anyway, all like 4 flavors. So I set them aside for you.
Do they have bacon?
They have bacon.
Bacon flavored vodka.
Now, do you have to go in a certain order so that the palate is cleansed?
It's like drinking wine at that point. Yeah, there's a very fine art to drinking vodka. Out of the
Especially
bottle.
when you go from like, do you go bacon to avocado, or should you really go avocado to bacon?
You guys go discuss
Or do you
that
mix
over
them?
there.
All right, right now we have Tom Merritt.
All right.
Thank you guys so much
Tom
for joining
Merritt?
us.
Thank
Hey, you guys.
Hey, Tom, what are you up to?
Just in between shows. Just finished up Daily Tech News Show. Current Geek's coming up. And I wanted to say congratulations on the Geek House. Looking great.
Well, thank you. Thanks for taking time out of your busy schedule.
Indeed.
Absolutely. No problem.
Tom,
I
you're
used to
rocking
swim
that
in
beard.
Deep Eddy. Did you know?
You used to swim in Deep Eddy?
Yeah, the Deep Eddy pool in Austin. Is that where that vodka's from?
Yes, it is.
That's a little scary.
Is that a place, Deep Eddy?
Yeah, Deep Eddy pool. It's like just outside Austin.
Wow, I had no idea.
Wow, I didn't either.
I didn't know where the name came from, but now I do. And they are
I assume
Texas
they purify
vodka.
the water before they make the vodka.
You know what? It's alcohol, so it kills everything.
That would be funny if it was from the Deep Eddy pool.
A little bit of Tom Merritt in our drinks tonight.
That's right.
It's been a while. You're probably safe.
How are you, Tom? You've made some major changes lately.
I like this. I like that set behind you.
I know,
It's a
that looks
beautiful,
awesome.
beautiful set.
What is that made out of?
That is made out of an actual fireplace that is downstairs in my house.
That looks like a very complex set to have constructed just to, have behind you.
We had to have someone in the 40s build an entire house.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
Just so I could use it as a backdrop of my set.
That's awesome. So, you outside of growing the awesome beard that you have,
yes,
going
it's epic.
there, it is epic. The shows that you have going on now. Tell everybody where you are.
Sure. Well, I've got Daily Tech News Show, which you've been on, dailytechnewsshow.com. And that's Monday through Friday, just what it says on the tin, going at all the tech news of the day. And then I'm doing a show called Cord Killers about cutting the cord and watching the video that you want to watch wherever you want, however you want, with Brian Brushwood. Veronica Belmont and I have been doing the Sword and Laser Science Fiction and Fantasy Book Club forever, and that's still going strong. And then on Fridays, I do Current Geek, which is kind of a wrap-up of geeky news of the week with Scott Johnson.
So, sometimes I think to myself, wow, we've got a heavy production schedule this week.
I know.
And then I think about Tom, and I'm like, I shouldn't be complaining.
I have nothing to complain about.
That is a lot.
You guys work hard. There's a lot of folks out there putting out a lot of good content, so I wouldn't sell yourself short.
Well, thank you.
Thanks, Tom.
So do you have any other big stuff coming up? Anything people need to be keeping an eye out for?
Not in particular right now that is like fantastic, crazy stuff. We recently did an interview with a guy from Korea who had worked in the rollout of the internet in Korea for decades. He's a scientist, he's a smart guy, and he's in between jobs. And the hard thing about getting these guys who work on the backbone of stuff is to be able to find a place where they can actually talk when they're not under NDA. And because he was between jobs, he was able to kind of walk us through some things about net neutrality, about peering, that are hard for folks to understand, why it works the way it works. So you can find that at the Daily Tech News Show YouTube channel, youtube.com/Daily Tech News Show. That's something we just did maybe 2-3 weeks ago.
Awesome.
And people can support the show. How's Patreon working out?
Yeah, we're using Patreon to fund Daily Tech News Show, so no need for ads or anything like that. It's patreon.com/AceDetect if anybody's interested in it. But that's been going great.
Fantastic. Yeah, you guys, a lot of you have been paying attention to Tom for years and years, so make sure you're supporting his efforts. Right. He's been working hard to make this, all himself and his team and his co-hosts, and so we like to support our fellow hosts.
Well, we have to support Tom because somebody has to be actually professional in this industry.
Exactly. Like Tom is the nicest, most professional guy in the industry, probably.
That's very nice of you to say.
Thank you so much, Tom, for spending some time with us.
Yeah, in the middle of all of your shows to call in and everything.
Yeah, no worries, man. And I saw the pictures of the Geek House. You guys can fit a car in there for real?
Yeah,
we literally have a car just on the psych wall back there. I don't know.
This
we have
is
to
only
part the
part of our studio right now. It's a 25 by 25 by 12 foot psych wall.
That's fantastic. I really wish I could have worked it out to come out there right now, but I can't wait to come out and visit.
Well, we can't wait to have you out, and when you get here, we'll do a big show and let everybody enjoy your awesomeness because it's better than ours.
We will combine our awesomenesses together.
Power! Well, thanks, Tom. We'll let you go. We'll talk to you later. All right, bye-bye.
Thank you guys for coming out. How are you?
Thank you so much, everybody, for coming out.
This is so cool to see everyone in the Geek House finally. This is amazing.
This is exactly what we were hoping for.
Yes.
Just one day to have this place that we could literally have parties in and just invite all our friends.
Wait,
out.
are you saying that's the whole reason you wanted a building to throw parties?
Well, I don't know what you were wanting it for, but I just like a good plan.
Right.
Parties, yeah.
Right.
Also,
hey, already got the Deep Eddy out, huh?
I also wanted the warehouse in the back so I could light things on fire in it.
Yep.
Is that okay?
That'll happen.
Okay.
I don't know if that's okay for the to be the only reason.
I was welding in it already.
You were. He was working hard.
Is Keith the electrician still here?
I saw him earlier.
He was here earlier. I know he couldn't stay for too long.
Oh, okay.
Speaking of Keith, before we have a lot of other things to talk about with you guys and things to unveil and share. But before we do that, I think Callie and I wanted to take a minute to we've been thanking sponsors and folks, but there are a lot of people that are really important, and the worst thing about what we're going to do right now is we're going to forget somebody. And so I'm going to tell you that right now. You were forgotten. Okay? But you weren't really forgotten. There's so many people that are responsible for bringing this dream to reality. There's no way we can cover everybody.
Right. So apologize in advance. But obviously, outside of our team member, first and foremost, our team who works hard every single day, works through vacations, works on weekends, Dave Curley, Ken, and I've already forgotten people.
Yeah, we forget our own staffers.
I'm looking around the room for them. So
Scott Cublin is over here. He's
Scott Ellis is over here.
Scott Ellis. I mean, we got everybody.
Carter is actually, you guys,
Carter's turned into a machine.
Yeah, he is.
Carter's the new intern. He's the junior intern. Where's Pablo, the senior intern?
Pablo, yeah.
But I think Carter's trying to take Pablo's job. I'm pretty convinced.
I don't know. He'll have to see.
Well, there he is. There's Pablo.
There he is.
What they don't realize is that the 7 o'clock entertainment is
the fight.
Fisticuffs. The two of them.
Yeah. You guys want that?
Two enter,
right?
one leave. So.
Oh, Carter's getting ready over here.
In all seriousness, though, there is one person who is tirelessly always working behind the scenes, and in fact she probably does the worst work, like the
She
most
does.
painful stuff.
Absolutely. Vu, she doesn't like to be the center of attention.
Not at all. But,
But
where
she
is V? I don't think she's in.
Even as we talk about her,
she's hiding.
she is there working in the
hiding in the
catering
back.
little area. She doesn't want to come out, but that's
Yep.
okay. She has been amazing. She does everything behind the scenes to take
Most
care
of you know her
patrons.
because you've gotten emails from her. Like any questions you have, she answers the emails.
Right.
She's the one who made the geek badges for people who have those in here. She's the one who ships all of our stuff out. Yeah. She's the one who pays the bills.
Yeah.
So all of those of you who we owe money to in here, you probably like V a lot, you know. So she's awesome.
A huge thanks to her and
Holly
the
Pose.
people behind
Where's
the
that
scenes.
Holly Pose?
Oh, she just walked by. I just saw her. She's wearing a beautiful dress.
She
by
looks
the way.
great, you guys. My wife
I
is
can't
so
believe
tolerant
she stuck it
of
out.
all of our.
She puts up with you.
I don't know why she does it. So we've got other folks too. Our friends over at Discovery Communications.
Yep.
I don't think any of them were able to be here tonight because they got some crazy stuff going on. But you know, Revision 3, which is now part of the Discovery network. They do a great job making sure that everything we do is bulletproof reliable. So the reason you can rely on us to get our shows out all the time, we have a reliable team, but that would go nowhere if they weren't also reliable. So they take care of that for us. All the companies whose gear make the things we do possible and make this building possible.
We
I don't
have
even know where to
well
begin.
throughout the night you'll hear all about them. I mean, like one visible thing right here, the Chatsworth racks. You can see these cabling racks, you know, all of that stuff going throughout the entire building. But we'll point
Keep an
out
eye
some
out
of the
for
special
little
features
orange,
and
the
stuff.
little orange arrows
Like
all over
this,
the place.
pointing at the
give you
Elite
some-
screen, Starling Tension screen
Mm-hmm.
right here that you're watching the live show on. That's very meta right there.
Yes, indeed. New tech, of course. The live
Yes.
stream itself couldn't be happening without the TriCasters.
And actually, from Philip, raise your hand. So that's Philip from New Tech. He will be performing a little bit later.
That's right.
He is multi-talented.
He's going to do something actually interesting with these microphones.
Yeah, exactly. Other than us just standing here talking to you
Desk.
guys.
Where's Cameron at? Is Cameron? Oh, there he is, right over there.
There he is.
So the up desks, everyone is. You realize you're eating on our desks, right? These are our desks.
These are our office desks.
All of the. Exactly.
Right, exactly.
You know, all the serving desks, they're all up desks, which is
All
kind of
up
cool
desks.
because I don't think you guys have marketed them this way. They're multi-purpose.
Right. They're cocktail tables as well.
Because we can raise and lower them, like for standing cocktail-y things or whatever, you know.
And they have cup holders. These are custom Geek Beat desks with custom. John always spills stuff on his stuff, so.
Oh yeah, it was me.
It was you.
It was me who
By my
spilled
history
stuff.
accounting.
Oh, okay. I thought it was you. I don't know.
As you guys can see.
Time Warner, just a few other companies that we may or may not always mention, but Kef.
Yes.
Dippin is here, you guys. Dippin is quite distinctive looking. You can spot him. He's got a nice blue turban on there.
Yep. So he has made it possible for us to have speakers all throughout the entire building.
We're going to crank these things up in a little while. We'll show you in different manner but if you look in the ceiling in this room alone, there are 4 Kef speakers that are powered by Sonos amps. And there are speakers throughout the building, and later on we're going to turn them on when people are just kind of mingling and talking and stuff, and we'll just have them really low. Although you never know, I might go to 11 for just a minute.
Right.
Because you have never heard ceiling-mounted speakers like these. Just to give you a little bit of context, each one of the speakers in our ceiling cost $800.
Yep.
And there are a lot of them, so they sound amazing. I think. Just the geek and everybody probably want to hear that. So
indeed.
We're going to play I'm on a Boat or something like that. But also, even more amazing than the speakers we have mounted in here, Dippin brought
Look at these gorgeous blades.
$30,000 speakers. So if you've never heard speakers that cost that much, and then when you add the amps and everything it requires, it's like $60,000 just to listen to that.
So don't touch. No.
Yeah.
Actually, you can touch it.
Here's what I want you to all notice. When you walk over here, you're going to see there is a nickel balanced on the edge of this speaker. This left speaker is a nickel balanced on the edge of it. And when he turns it on later and cranks it up, that will stay balanced on there, even though you're going to have bass. Oh, here's what's awesome. Yesterday, he was warming it up. That light up in the ceiling shook the light out of the ceiling. I mean, literally, the light fell out of the ceiling. That nickel will stay on the speaker.
And that light is on something very special that we will be unveiling later. So look forward to that.
By the way, one other person we did not thank yet that is hugely important to thank is Todd Pacey.
Yes, Todd Pacey was from PaceyElectrical.com. He has made it possible to
Let's see, we have a fire alarm system here because of Todd. We have a badge access system because of Todd.
IP cameras
are coming. The security system. Everything wiring-wise in this entire building, Todd voluntarily
and not
planned
only
it out, mapped it out, came here, helped us install it. I mean, how amazing is that?
He's been incredible. Unfortunately, he's in Russia?
No, he's
not
in
Russia.
South America.
Okay, he's somewhere else.
I want to say Cuba, like he's down there smoking big fat cigars, but he's not. He's in the Americas.
Okay, so you guys know that we've been doing a lot of gym workouts and stuff, right?
Yeah, Geek Fit. We've been calling it. Okay, wait a minute. We're going to introduce the instigator of the whole damn thing, okay? So, Todd, come on up here.
The reason.
Because for those of you who don't know this story, Todd, we call him Little Todd.
Right.
Whatever. Yep. Todd, well, we're going to have to turn this mic up here a little. Can you hear me? Testing 1, 2. Can we get a little more volume on this? No, just kidding. So what happened was Todd was preparing for a bodybuilding competition because if you can't tell him, he kind of does that.
Bikini.
He's a professional bodybuilder.
Bikini, right?
You're doing the bikini, yeah.
So he posted a selfie without his shirt on, and you might as well just you've done it. Oh, come on, you've done it on others. Anyway, the pictures are out there. So he posted on Facebook or whatever, and I made a little joke, a little snarky comment, like I was holding a bag of chips and a Coke, and I was typing with like a pinky. I was like,
and not only holding a bag of chips, but he was probably eating the entire bag of chips.
I was finishing like my second bag. I was like, yeah, we should work out sometime. Right? That's funny, right? He looks like that, and I say we should work out sometime. Then the two of them get together, and we should make him work out.
Why not?
And then they decided that to take it further, since he was preparing for a competition, like 12 weeks later or something,
and when
they would make me do everything he was doing.
Right. When you're preparing for a competition, it's the most intense time of your year, right?
Yeah. It's good.
So anyway,
that was good. It was fun.
Honestly, though, we've been doing it now for several weeks, months now. It's changed the way I feel about myself. So that's a pretty significant change. And thank you for inspiring us to do that.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
And you also have a company called Icon Meals.
Yes.
You guys focus on getting prepared meals to people where you can just. What did he do?
He said talk into the mic.
I'm not talking to the mic.
You got to bend over. You're too tall.
So Icon Meals is actually catering this event. Did you know you were eating healthy food?
Yeah. So what's interesting about it is that there are a lot of folks like Callie and I who we really, and I'm sure many of you here, really you want to eat healthy, but in this world we live in, it's nearly impossible. Like if you said, I just want to go get a quick healthy meal, where in the hell can you do that?
Right.
I mean, it's hard. It's almost impossible. Well, here at least in Dallas for now, we're lucky because we could actually call you guys and they will prepare all of your food and deliver you food that is completely healthy.
Yeah, and actually my partners are here as well, and Danny, the main chef, prepares the meal. So you guys are eating some of it there, but a lot of different options that he prepares. So.
Well, it looks delicious.
The problem is a lot of people, you're going to get hooked on the food, and then you're going to all go home to wherever the heck you came from. And
are you going to expand soon?
But I'm just really gloating. I'm just kind of being like, see what we get, so.
Ship across North America. But I think John in the background, you probably still go and have your Coke and stuff.
I have been cheating.
Yeah.
I've been cheating.
Can you tell?
Like really bad the last week or two.
I know, but you can't tell with John. So.
Yeah, exactly. His metabolism is through the roof.
But now that we're getting through this party after tonight, tomorrow back in the gym.
Well, next week.
Or I mean, like within the next few days, we're back in the gym.
Can I sleep first?
One day, I dream of growing up to look like Todd. So, anyway.
Well, Todd, thank you so much.
Thanks, Todd,
I
and
know
thanks to the
it's
team.
A lot of effort here. Thank you guys.
Okay, guys, I just want to tell you a little bit about this man that is about to perform for you. First of all, Philip Nelson is the Chief Relationship Officer for New Tech, but more importantly, he's an excellent performer. He's a good singer. You're going to find that out, so I don't have to tell you that. I will also tell you that he is single-handedly responsible for getting us into some of the coolest places that I have ever been. And he is the most connected individual I have ever known in my life. So I think that's important because it's kind of surreal for me every time you start singing, because it's like I don't expect somebody like you to be a talented entertainer as well.
Wow, thank you.
Anyway, that's all I have to say. So do your job or something.
Don't make me blush, John P. All right, I'm just going to play a couple songs, and then I may bring up a special guest. I'm only going to do one original. This is from my album, and I would like to say that I do have a couple of my CDs here. So if you like the music, I'm going to give away a few CDs. If you don't like it, go have a vodka. This song is actually in a movie that just came out with Lance Henriksen from some friends of mine. It's called My Dog the Champion is the name of the movie. And this is called In Your Arms I'm Home. 60 miles from San Antone, this long road can't end fast enough. Many miles behind me, just a few to go. Living on the road can be so rough. In your arms I'm home. There's no more perfect place for me to be. Well, no matter where you are, just as long as you are with me. In your arms I'm home. Dawn is breaking as I pull into the drive. House is dark, but it brings me to life. Crawl in bed beside you and feel you warm. With you in this place, I just need some time. In your arms I'm home. There's no more perfect place for me to be. No matter where you are, just as long as you're here with me. In your arms I'm home. Laying here beside you, talking about the good times. Don't want this to ever end. Laying here beside you, talking about good times to come. Soon I'll see you again. 60 miles from San Antone. Don't like leaving you again. Few miles behind me and many more to go. I need to be with you again. In your arms I'm home. There's no more perfect place for me to be. No matter where we are, just as long as you're here with me. In your arms I'm home. All right, that one's all. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you, Geek House.
Let's hear it for the Geek House and Callie and John. Could I get just a little more guitar in my monitor, please? All right, the next song, I'm going to motor through this because I know we're running behind schedule and I'm ADD, so it benefits me to just keep moving forward. This is a cover tune by Brad Paisley. Does anybody here like country music? If not, I'm in trouble. You're from the UK. Do you actually like country music? It's the country music laser harp aficionado. All right, this is a song called The World by Brad Paisley. Do the teller down at the bank, you're just another checking account. Do the plumber that came today, you're just another house. Airline ticket counter, you're just another fare. To the beauty shop at the mall, well, you're just another head of hair. That's all right, that's okay. If you don't feel important, honey, all I've got to say is to the world, you may be just another girl, but to me, baby, you are the world. To the waiter at the restaurant, you're just another tip. To the guy at the ice cream shop, well, you're just another dip. You can't get reservations 'cause you don't have the clout. You didn't get an invitation 'cause somebody left you out. That's all right, that's okay. If you don't feel important, honey, all I've got to say is to the world, you may be just another girl, but to me, baby, you are the world. Think you're one of millions, but you're one in a million to me. If you don't think you matter, baby, look into my eyes. Tell me what you see, you're everything to me. To the world, you may be just another girl, but to me, baby, you are the world. It's ADD. It's ADD night here at Geek House. I'm playing everything in double time. All right, I'm going to do 2 more songs, and then I may do a little bonus one and call up someone. But anybody Merle Haggard fans? Or has anybody heard of Merle Haggard? We have some Merle Haggard fans? All right, this is a nice little happy song by Merle Haggard. And if you're a Merle Haggard song, you know I'm lying because none of his songs are happy songs. It's country. All right, this is called Mama Tried. First thing I remember knowing was that lonesome whistle blowing, the youngin's dreams of growing up to ride on a freight train leaving town, never knowing where I'm bound. No one could steer me right, but Mama tried. One and only rebel child of a family meek and mild, Mama seemed to know what lay in store. In spite of all my Sunday learning, to the bad I kept a turning till Mama couldn't hold me anymore. I turned 21 in prison, doing life without parole. No one could steer me right, but Mama tried. Mama tried, Mama tried to raise me better, but her plea night and night. There's no one but me to blame, 'cause Mama tried. Dear old daddy, rest his soul, left my mom a heavy load. She tried so very hard to fill his shoes, working hours without rest, just to give me the best. She tried to raise me right, but I refused. I turned 21 in prison, doing life without parole. No one could steer me right, but Mama tried. Mama tried to raise me better, but her pleading night and night. There's no one but me to blame, 'cause Mama tried. I turned 21 in prison, doing life without parole. No one could steer me right, but Mama tried. Mama tried to raise me better, but her pleading night and night. There's no one but me to blame, 'cause Mama tried. All right. Thank you very much, Geek House. All right, this next song is a song that brings cultures together. I was in Japan, and a lot of people know I play music, and I was at this bar, and there were two people in the entire place that spoke English. The guy that invited me and me, and they hand me a guitar and say, "Philip-san, play." And I'm thinking, what on earth am I going to play in front of this entire crowd of barely English-speaking Japanese people? And I started to play this song. Hey, we have a stormtrooper. Let's hear it for the stormtrooper. It's nice when stormtrooper. It's always a party when a stormtrooper shows up, right? Only thing that would top a stormtrooper is Boba Fett, I just have to say. So anyway, I played this song, and everyone in the bar starts singing along, and it really freaked me out. So then I was in France. I was in Paris at the Sacré-Cœur. Hopefully I pronounced that right, and I was playing there, and I tried the same thing, and everybody sang along. So hopefully someone here in Geek House knows this. It's popular in Japan and France, so here we go. I actually forgot what song I was going to play. Just kidding. ADD, look, airplane. Here we go. D Petty. I can't remember the first line, though. Sage, do you know it? Can y'all hear my guitar out there? All right. Let's see. Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountains, Shenandoah River. Life is old there, older than the trees, younger than the mountains, blowing like the breeze. Country road, sing along. Take me home to the place where I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country roads, all my memories gather round her. Miner's lady, a stranger to blue waters. Dark and dusty, painted on the sky, misty taste of moonshine, teardrops in my eyes. Country roads, take me home to the place where I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country roads, I hear a voice in the morning hours, she calls me. Radio reminds me of my home far away. Driving down the road, I get the feeling that I should have been home yesterday. Yesterday. Country roads, take me home to the place where I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country roads. All right, thank you very much. That's a song that brings cultures together. Nerds, Japanese, and Parisians all come together around little John Denver. Great singer-songwriter, horrible pilot. Dude, okay, we got some groans. I expected some. I lost the crowd. I lost the crowd on that one. It's been 20 years. Come on, we can make some jokes about his untimely death. All right, so now we got a special treat. My name is Philip Nelson, for those of you that don't know me. My album is available on iTunes. It's old school country. I do have about 5 or 6 CDs. If somebody actually does like it and would like to check out my originals, please come grab one. It was Peter Himmel. You want to buy one? I'll sell you one. I'll sell you that plate of barbecue, too. Double it, and I'll give you some free barbecue. No. Anyway, I want to bring up David Foster. We're going to do a little reggae for you. This was rehearsed at least twice.
Any Bob Marley fans out there?
Do we have some Marley fans in the house? I don't see a lot of red, green, and yellow, but all right, we're going to try this. Be gentle.
Oh, yeah.
You ready? Are we ready? You may have to back up so you don't feed back.
Oh, pirates, yes, they rob I. Sold I to the merchant ships. Minutes after they took I from the bottomless pit. But my hands was made strong by the hand of the Almighty. We forward in this generation triumphantly. Won't you help to sing these songs of freedom? 'Cause all I've ever heard, redemption songs. Emancipate yourselves from mental slavery. None but ourselves can free our minds. Have no fear for atomic energy, 'cause none of them can stop the time. How long shall they kill our prophets while we stand aside and look? Some say it's just a part of it. We've got to fulfill the book. Won't you help to sing these songs of freedom? 'Cause all I've ever heard, redemption songs. Redemption songs.
One more time.
Redemption songs.
There we go, David Foster, everybody. The vocal stylings of David Foster in the house.
Another round of applause for
Thank
Phil
you very
Nelson.
much. And thanks to Callie and John for hosting this fantastic party. Let's go eat some barbecue. Next.
I know you're so sweet. I know you've been following and we've been friends for a little while since we bumped into each other on the interwebs. So if you have like a song that you really wanted to hear of mine, let me know. But we can kick it off. We were trying to think of what stuff would be kind of cool for you guys. And we have a lot of songs about dreaming up something crazy and making it a reality, which I know you guys are doing tonight. So the first song we thought we'd play for you is called Chalk on the Sidewalk, and it's about like having a dream like since you were a little kid and making it a reality, like when you draw it up on the sidewalk. And I'm sure you guys have been dreaming about this crazy house for years, and congratulations on making it a reality tonight. So this song is for all the dreamers and hustlers and people who make their passion and their things happen. And it goes like this. You ready? Okay, let's do it. I got my producer over here.
Dream it up on the ground, pavement back around. The night the rain washed it away. No one will ever know the next day. Chalk on the sidewalk, dreams on the recall. Color that you underwater, it well said. Chalk on the sidewalk, dreams on the recall. Color that you underwater, it well. When I was smaller than I am now, I guess I always like to make
and stuff while I was playing. Thank you guys so much.
That was awesome.
Thank you, and great job, Bram. That's my bass player producer zipping in and out here. Here. Wait, you guys that have your geek house, I can show you. This is our little geek house here. That's how we're doing all of this. Why your pants look really white. Thank you so much. Does it sound okay over there?
Yeah, you sound amazing.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
What are you up to? What are you up to next? Where are you going next? You travel a lot.
Yeah. So we're here this week, getting ready for a cool show in New York, and then I think we're zipping out to LA at some point. It's getting to that place where I don't necessarily know my own schedule, which is kind of fun. And then we're gonna be in New York City recording our first real record for the first time, and we're making a whole show about it, and that's all gonna be online. So I'm really excited about all that. We actually debuted a new song at the Boston show for the first time, and so there's a lot of cool, crazy things happening right now. So it's exciting, and we're just like rolling with it, you know.
You are so exciting. You are one of the most exciting people that we know online in general. And you know what the best thing is? You are also just one of the nicest.
Oh, you guys are the nicest.
Sweetest.
Yeah.
Charming.
Yes, you have the most bubbly personality and such
people call me bubbly.
And a contagious smile, because when you are so excited, everybody in the room over here gets excited. We just moved, Callie and I just moved into our set only because we're having some wireless static in there, but everybody else is in the other room watching you. They're watching you on the giant 135-inch big screen in the other room.
And they're glued to you.
Yeah.
Okay, guys that are the geeks that are in the room, take pictures and tweet at me so I can see what it looks like, because that sounds so cool.
Definitely.
Yeah, I see people getting out their phones. Do it. Thank you so much.
We're gonna
and you guys look great, Callie. You guys are so charming and lovely, and I can't wait to hang out with you in person again. But this is beautiful, and we should definitely do this more often.
No doubt.
Ditto.
Totally. Do you want us to sing you another one? Do you want us to...
we want more. Encore. I'm hearing it from the.
Okay. Awesome. Any requests? Or we were thinking you guys are really cool and hip and like you're celebrating. We thought we'd sort of like rock out. Do you want sort of rocked out one?
Absolutely.
Yes. Okay. All right. Cool. So to celebrate all the high tech awesomeness that you guys are sitting on in there and surrounded by, this song is called LED Heart, and this is my sort of tech inspired song. And I often say to my fans and friends who sort of light up my screen in these concerts that they're like these little beautiful little hearts kind of lighting up, and as you can see here, you know, and lighting up through technology. And I know you guys are just as passionate as I am about how tech can bring us together, and I think that's totally the future of everything. So this song is LED Heart, and it goes something like this.
Thank you. Feelings burn inside the chest, starting to
don't know if you guys are there. Can you hear me?
Sorry, we went into the other room to enjoy you on the big screen.
It was wonderful. I think you crashed my phone.
Nice.
My phone just like restarted. Thank you so much, you guys.
You're wonderful. Everybody's enjoying you.
Oh, thank you so much.
So do you think you have one more in you?
Oh, always. You know my concerts go for like 7
I know
hours.
you are a machine. It's amazing. So give us one more, and then after that we'll go in there, and we've got a couple other things we're gonna do before we wrap up the party.
You know what was really cool? I thought it was like the height of high techiness. When we were driving back, we had like 3.5, almost 4-hour drive because there was traffic and rain and stuff. We were watching you in the car, like with it going through the speakers and stuff off of my phone. It was awesome.
Isn't technology amazing? I mean, the fact that we can do this, the fact that you can be at your studio, you know, across the country, delivering a concert into our building, and we're actually right now, I wish you could be here to see, because we've got you like on TVs all over the building. And of course here we're on our set right now talking to you, so you can use one of the cameras to see us here, while we've got cameras in the other room and everything else. You know, we've got to sort out our little wireless microphone situation, but
hey,
overall,
it's the first event we've thrown here,
Yeah.
so I think it's gone pretty darn
Congratulations,
good.
you guys. It's going so beautifully. And hey, just anytime you want to do this, I love hanging out with you guys. So
Awesome.
whenever you want, I'm around.
Well, you know, we have this big Elite Screens projector screen, so I think we might have to schedule not a movie night.
Daria night.
A Daria night.
That'd be great. I would love that. Oh my God, that'd be so much fun. Cool. So do we have time for like, do you need it to be a short song?
just give us a regular, whatever, anything you want. That's what we want.
Do you want like our big, like the single everybody knows, You Move Me, or we could do like a brand new song? Or what do you think?
That is tough.
I can't say.
Oh, Scott Cublin is requesting a debut. So
Let's hear it.
Or at least something new.
Like debut point 2, because we did it.
Oh, don't tell us that. Hey, don't tell us that. We don't live on facts here.
Hey, as far as we know, this is the world premiere, okay?
Everybody, the world premiere of Daria's new song. What's it called?
So almost actually, you guys would have thought it was so cool. I'll send you the video. We actually premiered it through Wi-Fi, broadcast around the world from the back of a truck. Like a Chevy Silverado. It was the coolest thing ever because the truck has Wi-Fi. It was a crazy thing. But so this song is called Muscle Memory. And it's brand new. Obviously, we're going to play it acoustic because we're not debuting the whole track yet. It's going to be coming with the record. And yeah, it's kind of like perfect for summer. It's like that sort of summer glow of like remembering your favorite memories and stuff. And how when something's so good, like I'm sure tonight, like you're going to remember this forever and kind of like suck it into your muscles and like be able to recall it at any point and be like, Geek Beat opening. So this is Muscle Memory, and let's see, I'm just going to switch back to studio mode for all you geeks. That's what makes the music sound good in Hangouts. Okay, you guys ready?
Ready. Give it to us.
Okay. Cool. Just gonna make sure I got this. You ready, Ram? Ram, say hi to everybody.
Hi, everybody. Congratulations.
Hey, thank you so much.
All right, here we go. I hope you guys like it. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Something in the water. Around here, you know it. 'Cause everyone around here is so fine, so alive. I wonder what they know me. When they look, what do they see? I try to catch their eye and not be shy and feel my heartbeat in my cheeks as they pass by. I was afraid to stay. pray for futures out that every day seems so simple to let my bedroom. Could it come a moment too soon? So why am I now quaking in my shoes? But I won't lose my nerve before I started. Was afraid to stay. Yeah. Now I don't ever wanna leave. Don't wanna leave. Precious day. Yeah. Into my muscle memory. Deep, 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 deep. Oh, deep, 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 yeah. My hair dried in curls, tumbled on my shoulders. Think water dried on her skin, like tears without the sin. No, they so good I forgot to cry. Yeah, so fine, so alive, and I'm just right tonight. Rumble through the hallway, a rare exotic stampede. I feel my blood bubbling, come to life and spark with a new kind of adrenaline. I was afraid to stay. No, I don't ever wanna leave. Don't wanna leave. Press this stay. Into my muscle memory. Deep, 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 deep. Ah, deep, 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 deep.
Thank you guys. Did you like it? Yay! I'm so
Let's work our way back over here to the studio real quick. Hang on, Daria. We're running through the building here.
You can do it.
We're coming back over here to set.
That was so amazing. I love you, Daria.
I love you. Did you like it? Did you like it?
It was awesome. Everybody enjoyed it.
Yes, they did. So let's tell everybody where they can find more and buy your stuff and all that good
Oh,
stuff.
you're so sweet. Thank you. Well, like you said, I'm all over the interwebs. It's just Daria Musk everywhere. I think it says it on the screen.
Yep.
And, yes, over here.
Other way. Yeah, there you go.
Right there.
There you go. Perfect.
And I have a little demo on iTunes, so you can get some of the songs there. You can get some songs on Google Play. And I'm definitely on YouTube. The whole series, the whole making of the album show is coming up on YouTube this fall. And there's lots of videos of all these songs up there. And on Google Plus, you can join my concerts like this, except you'll be in the little windows at the bottom and we'll get to hang out and I'll put in a pin for you and all that stuff. So yeah, come and find me. That's some of the good places.
You are so awesome. And I know that it was really stressful for you to have to perform and then go rushing across town to try and get it.
I would say exciting, not stressful. It was invigorating.
Well, I know that it was something that you did for us out of the kindness of your heart, and we love it, and we love you so much. So thank you for joining us. It would not have been a Geek House grand opening without you.
Yep. Oh, well, I'm honored to be a part of your big night. Thank you so much. And honestly, it was so much fun to sit back. I'm just glad we made it. We need transporters. That's the next thing you're installing there, right?
Well, actually, we did install a Star Trek transporter room right in the front of the building. So we just don't have it up and running yet for you.
Okay.
Well, we have one problem. The transporter room actually requires one on the other end. So
that's true.
there's one, but we don't have one on the other end yet. So yeah, we'll have to work on that.
You help me get that installed, and then we'll get
Thanks, Daria. We're going to let you get some rest now, but thanks again for joining us.
Don't worry, guys. This is not a fire. This
All right.
is actually the next.
Smoking. I see what you did there.
Yeah. So I'm about to choke here, but you guys Steve Thompson traveled all the way from London, brought his laser harp here, and if you're not sure what a laser harp is, you're about to see, so don't leave. And we have some special stuff planned during this, so stick around. So you don't even know.
I don't know.
No, you don't.
Come on up here, Steve.
And also, by the way, Steve did say that you guys can play it yourself. So after he finishes set, then if you want to stick around for a little bit and figure out how it works,
You can do that.
you can do that.
I would just like to.
Yeah, he doesn't even know how it
Which
works.
one are you using one of these? Or not really? Okay.
All right.
I'd just like to set this up by saying this about this man. This man who I love and admire. He's like a brother to me, only better. He traveled all the way from London. And you know what? He is the most talented laser harpist I've ever known.
There are only 5 of them in the world.
It is amazing. Thank you, Steve. Let's do it.
So this is pretty exciting for me. I mean, oh my goodness, you know, Callie and John have been my heroes for quite some time now, and I got to. Who's met Callie and John for the first time tonight? Yeah, a couple of people. Yeah, the first time I met Callie, you know, because I'd known her like online for like 10 years, and the first time I met Callie, I thought, this is going to be great. I'm going to kind of British it up. I'm going to be like James Bond. I'm going to go in there. I'm just going to do my British accent, Pierce Brosnan sort of kind of style. She's going to go weak at the knees. You know, this is great. The first thing, I don't know if you remember this, the first thing I said to Callie was, you're from the internet, like that. Smooth. That was smooth. And then, you know, that was it. So these guys, that was like a year ago when I first met them in real life, and that was great. And like I say, my heroes, they're so inspirational. But I met another guy there. I think I would call him an inspiration as well, and that is Dave Curley. Now, he is awesome, this guy. And Dave has got a daughter. I think she's just turned 9, like two days ago. Yeah, what's the name of your daughter, Dave? Jillian. She's a big Doctor Who fan, yeah? And when we were sound checking yesterday, we were like, you know, Dave, do you want to go with this? And he was like, yeah, man, I really want to go with the laser harp. And Jillian was on the phone, and she's not here tonight, is she? No, sir. But I think it would be really cool if Dave learnt to play the laser harp. And Jillian, I forgot to say, is a massive Doctor Who fan. So if you can bear with us again, we're going to do Doctor Who again, but we're going to do it Dave Curley style. So... And we've got a lightsaber. I'm not really sure where that was coming in. Okay, Dave.
It's not the only thing that's going to break by the end of the night. Look at this guy. He's got. Okay, so this is kind of like I thank you all for coming to my lecture tonight, by the way. That's great. This is a lecture on laser harp technique. This book will be on the table in the back. Yeah, that's great. These guys have all got, like, you know, Dari and Philip. They're great. The commercial machine that is Steve Thompson. I have nothing to sell. Nothing to sell. Thank you very much. There is nothing about me online and nothing about me on iTunes or anything else. So there you go, commercial. I got this thing down. Okay, Dave, you need some white gloves, man. White gloves, a left and a right. I'm going to walk him through this, yeah. Okay, you need to lose the lightsaber, dude. We need the gloves. Okay, we need some smoke. Yeah, if you've got really pale hands, that works. Okay, cool, yeah. We're going to smoke it up a bit.
There goes your application.
I'm going to let everybody into a little secret. When lasers are deployed, they don't actually make that sound, which I think is really annoying. That's actually a fake sound. I'm sorry, I've broken your hearts, haven't I? Yeah. I'm sorry, I had to break that to you because, you know, this is a behind-the-scenes section of the set here. So that sound that you heard was actually the Ghostbusters photon pack being deployed. You know, you guys have seen Ghostbusters. Yeah, but I slowed it down like 10 times and stuck a load of reverb on it. So, Dave, here's what we're going to do. We're going to launch the harp, okay, as soon as you hear that sound. Okay. And you're going to do that with pedal A, okay? Then we're straight into it, and we're going to try and play the notes. We're going to do this on the fly. Is that okay? Yeah. I think we got that. Normally when the harp launches, you know, that gets a whoop in the UK. But I know Americans are very reserved. You don't really like to whoop and clap and stuff. Is that... Irony, that's another thing for the British thing. So whoop and clap! This is Dave Curley playing the laser harp. Okay, let's do this. That is really going to kill it, so yeah. Okay, ready? Not yet until you hear the thing. Whenever you're ready. Okay, all right, we ready? Did you all recognize that one? That was Doctor Who. I did not know he was...
Apparently nobody ever told him he's not supposed to cross the streams, okay?
All right, okay, all right. Let's do another tune. I'm going to do another tune. This one, I'm going to be honest, I wanted to do something a little bit orchestral and everything.
that didn't really work. And I wanted to do another like TV theme that was really awesome. And I spoke to my wife, Heather, who is somewhere there. Thanks. Hey, baby. And she said, this is the most awesome TV theme ever. I have to admit, I've never seen the show and I've never heard the theme. The only time I know this theme, the only way that I know this theme is from the South Park parody version of it. And it goes, yeah. So this arrangement that I've done all the backing and the laser harp and everything, is based on the South Park arrangement. So if it goes a bit astray, I've literally never heard this tune. I only know it as Wiener, 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 Wiener. Have you seen that South Park thing? It's fallen a bit flat. We'll see what you think. Anyway, this is actually Game of Thrones.
Awesome. Awesomeness. Steve, thank you so much for coming out. Thank you for flying across the globe, for doing all of the homework. I want you guys to know the way this thing works. He has to go in and program the different tracks and the different sounds and things. So that means in order for him to play that, first he had to learn it and basically kind of learn it. He had to learn it. He had to recompose it. He had to take every piece of it, put it in there, assign it to this thing, cart it across the world, lose it, find it. And I can't tell you how much we appreciate it.
And not only did he put all that work into it, you know, Heather and Steve are literally two of the nicest, most hospitable people we have ever met. They took good care of us when we were in London, and we appreciate that. Of course, we'll come back.
They won't let me back in, but that's a different story.
Well, Steve, I think you're going to be around for a little while. Is that right? If you guys want to ask him questions or have a little go at it, we'll probably not be able to do as much hazing, but we'll be around, and then we'll probably kick you out at some point.
Yeah, we're going to let the stream go. So you guys, thanks a lot. We'll see you later.
Bye, stream.
And everybody else, enjoy and take much food with you. We have to-go boxes. We can't have any of it remaining here.